is money, honey. All we talk is money. All we talk is money. It's like bees to the honey. Honey, money, honey, money, honey. It's the SOSCAST, baby.
Yes, we're back, baby. And our microphones over. Welcome to the end of the year.
Yes.
SOSCAST times Valuetainment special. We haven't been on the air in a few weeks.
Yes.
We're dealing with some stuff. We're moving some stuff around. There's some shifting stuff. You might have heard that our CEO, founder, PBD, just came out with a book, Wall Street Journal bestseller. Okay, Choose Your Enemies Wisely. So we've been doing a lot with that. We were at Turning Point USA. We were doing that.
Yeah.
We just did the Art Basel event at the Soho. We've been busy is all I'm saying.
Yep.
But we're back, baby. We didn't want to go to the end of the year without doing the show. So for those of you longtime listeners, welcome back. Great to see you. Yeah, look at you.
Yeah, Veronica said
your hair
you're
a little
looking
bit,
sharp.
bro.
Veronica
Fix your
said
hair a
you're
little
looking
bit, bro.
sharp. We got your comment.
Looking sharp. Thank you,
Yes.
guys. And for you new listeners, you new followers, you new subscribers, thank you for being here. Welcome to the SOSCAST, the sexiest financial show in the world. This is where finance meets romance. You know that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'm your host, Adam Sosnick. You know that. You can call me Soz. And we are here with my friends. We have one goal. We have one purpose. One mission to help you guys out there and ladies get paid, laid, and do it your way. We got a lot we're going to be discussing today. But first, let me introduce the home team, okay?
Yeah.
Let me introduce the home team. Do I start with the left? Do I start with the right? Do I go with the gentlemen? Do I go with the ladies?
It feels good.
What do we do
start
here?
with the guys.
Let's start with the guys. Let's start with my boy Brady, the mouthpiece. Brady Matthews is in the house.
Thank you.
One of the newest members of the Valuetainment
so
team.
much.
You've been here how long now, officially?
About 5 months.
About 5 months.
Feels like 2 years.
Wow.
Because you've been creeping around the property for
I
about a
wasn't
couple
creeping,
years.
but, you know.
So 2 years unofficially, 5 months. We'll round up. 6 months unofficially.
Yep.
Comedian.
Yep.
Stud.
Art Basel
artist.
Yes.
Artist.
Yep.
Rocking that Mr. T gold chain. Make it say,
Malik told me it's called a turnover chain. I
Oh.
should know
Turnover
that
chain.
as a sports guy.
Yeah.
But-
Turnover. Well, that's University of Miami, which,
Correct.
you know, when I was growing up, that was the team. Now they're just nothing but a walking, talking turnover.
Oh.
No disrespect to my friends down in Miami, but
Yep.
disappointing. But Dolphins are looking good. Brady, welcome to the show. Welcome back to the show.
Well, thank you for having me. I love your show, and I'm just happy to be a part of it.
Thank you. Some ladies out there going to be falling in love. To my right, to your 180, we got Kayvon Moeezy
Moeezy. That's
right.
in the house, the most famous half Persian comedian in the world.
It's a fact.
What's it going to take for you to become the most famous Persian in the world? Just Persian.
Persian, I got to take PBD down.
We got to take him out.
I don't think that's possible.
All right.
So
You got
I'm going to
people
be
out here-
half forever.
You got people, you got security guards, you got guys with guns already
I-
getting trigger happy with that.
Exactly.
I think I'm
But
Kayvon.
it was very cool to see you at Art Basel.
Thank
in
you,
your
buddy.
element. He's got home court advantage. So,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we're all like, you know, tourists for the night. He was right at home.
Yeah, I mean, when you're born and raised in Miami, when you were like breastfeed by a live dancer, you know, when you're a baby, that's what happens to you. It's home court advantage.
had a lot of
that was
feeding.
fun.
I believe.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
just
saw
chest
that.
feeding.
It wasn't
Just
breastfed. It
breastfeeding.
was
I just saw that.
breastfeed.
Breastfeeding.
Breastfeed.
Well, welcome back to the show. Last time we were here, we got in a little drama
tussle.
for your mama, a little tussle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I feel like today is going to be a little bit more friendly.
I don't
We're
know.
amongst friends. Everyone here is a valuetainer or works at Valuetainment, to put it that way.
And wants to keep their job.
Would like to keep their job.
But after your sketch, we'll see.
Speaking of keeping their job, speaking of hiring, we have the lovely, the talented, the birthday girl, Clarissa Martinez is in the house.
Hey guys.
The undoubtedly, the undubitably, the officially better half of Leo Martinez, who is the
Right.
sales manager up at PBD Consulting. Shout out to the PBD Consulting team. They're crushing it up there. Shout out to
Yes,
Leo.
yes.
Shout out to Mario. Shout out to the whole team.
Yes, they are
So
killing it.
that was nice of you to nice of them to let you stop hitting the phones for a day.
And
Right.
she's wearing houndstooth. That is the pattern of wealthy women.
Ooh,
Oh.
nice.
Elitist.
It's also the
So-
pattern of Alabama.
Oh, is it?
Yep. Alabama University.
We're learning a lot of things here today. Thank you, Brady. So Clarissa, tell us, you just turned
39.
very young, 39. I was going to
39.
say 29, but
No.
I'm not going to out you. What did Leo do for your birthday?
We went home to Minnesota for the first time in 4 years to visit family.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're Mexicans from Minnesota living in Miami, South Florida.
Yep.
right? A lot of M's right there. But did you see snow for the first time in 4 years?
No, for the first time in
you're
the
not
last
missing
4
anything.
years, it hasn't snowed. It was
You're not
very
missing anything.
strange.
Okay.
Went
Well,
back for snow, didn't get it.
Leo, thank you for letting your wife come on the show. I had to get signed waivers, permission slips,
It was clear.
accountability,
Good.
innuendos, a lot of kind of stuff like that. We'll save the two ladies on my right and left for last. But we have a newcomer. She's the newest member of the Valuetainment team.
Hey,
Alicia Daniels is in the house.
Hey guys.
Amazing social
How are
media
you?
coordinator.
Thank you.
Coordinator to the stars, they say.
Yep.
Yep.
Alicia, you've been here how long? Like 2 months now?
Nope. A month.
She's been here 2 days. We already put her on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been here a month?
Yeah.
Wow.
I
Feels
know.
like 2 months.
It feels a lot longer.
What's
than
your
that.
what's your
Valuetainment.
biggest memory? It's only been a month. Your number one takeaway working here at Valuetainment.
Probably hanging out with Brady, right?
Oh yeah, definitely my number one.
That's
for
everyone.
sure. So much fun.
Yeah.
Maybe Arizona, Turning Points.
Turning
yeah.
Point
A
USA.
lot of fun.
You were also at the Soho House party.
I was.
So you partied, you've traveled. That's a lot in a month.
It's been
Okay.
a lot of fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, she's making people go viral out there.
Yep.
We have what I would call the most unsung hero, the most unheralded yet talented individual here at Valuetainment. Of course, I'm talking about Kellyanne Arnold.
I didn't know what you were
Kellyanne Arnold,
Kelly
Not
saw
think it
this
was
shit.
actress, singer,
Wow.
production manager,
Sweetheart.
sweetheart of a lady. Kellyanne Arnold's in the house. When she started, I think she had your job.
I did. I did
Yes.
have your job.
Now she's running this whole thing. The first thing I
Actually,
said,
she had the job, and then she passed it along to me.
Yeah.
And then there you
And
are
now I have the job.
We're
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
we're just
so funny.
downgrading and downgrading. around here.
No.
Kidding,
funny.
jokes,
I
kidding,
could
jokes.
not give the mantle to better people. So
Yeah.
Thank you.
so yeah.
We're doing good. Kelly,
Yes.
happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
How do
Merry
you balance
Christmas.
being such a sweetheart, but also having to like lay down the law every once in a while?
It's been the challenge for 2023 to find a balance and
Yeah.
but I mean I like being busy. I like working at Valuetainment. We've gotten to do all these great events. The Soho thing was wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Turning Point was wonderful. BPW was wonderful. And I like kicking ass and taking names. So.
Kicking ass,
like that.
taking names, not playing
That's good.
games. Last but not least, you know her, you love her, you bought her toes on onlyfeet.com. Of course, I'm talking about.
For real?
No.
Oh yeah, they're
I
out
have a
there. Of course, I'm
subscription.
talking about the baddie with the fatty who likes to eat a Jamaican patty. I'm talking about Natty and Natalia Devalle is in the house.
Hello, everyone.
That's where we get a fake applause, everybody.
Hey, it's okay. I'll do it myself.
It's where we get a fake applause, everybody.
It's okay.
It's where we get a fake applause.
Jorge has 2 weeks off.
You better fake Natalia's
Forgot where the applause
applause.
button is.
It's okay.
Nat,
I
you've
do it
been,
myself.
You've been a bedrock here at the SOSCAST,
Thank
from
you.
co-hostess to booker to thorn in my side. You've done it all.
I know.
How do you do it? How do you do it? How do you do so good at your job?
It's a balance. When you work at Valuetainment, you figure out how to do multiple roles, and it's a blessing. And I don't want to say in disguise. I think it's just a blessing.
Amen.
Blessing in disguise.
And working with you has also taught me a lot. So in
Yes.
good ways. In good ways.
Of course, of course.
And
Yeah. And well, thank you guys. I'd be remiss if I didn't say last but not least, my man, the Ebony to my Ivory, the Danny Glover to my Mel Gibson, the boys in the hood to my white chicks. I'm talking about Malik Hudson's in the house.
Malik.
Yo, what's up?
Malik,
What's up?
the freak, 7 days a week. He's going to be on the ones and twos over there, dominating. Malik, what's new, bro?
Was new crazy month for me actually. I feel like I've worked like 20 out of these 28 days of the month so far. So I'm just trying to keep it going.
He worked 20 out of 28 days this month, which is actually a standard work week. What's going on?
No, I think it might be
He
less.
killed it, by the way.
It might be
He
less
killed
than
it at
that.
Turning Point.
I got my
He was
numbers
working
wrong.
his, he was working his balls off.
Well.
I've been all over the place. It's
You,
been
you were,
crazy.
you've been everywhere.
Christmas was supposed to be like 4 of those days. He worked those days.
That's true. That's true. But we appreciate Malik. And we appreciate you guys all out there that are tuning into the SOSCAST. And we appreciate all these guys out here.
Yes.
What you don't see is we got camera guys. We got production guy. We got a half a skeleton out there.
Yeah,
We
that
got
skeleton creeps me
Humberto,
out.
the most low-key red pill guy out there. Jorge's back.
He is okay.
We don't know where he's going, but he'll be around.
He'll be back.
He's here. Jorge, you been on vacation? Where you been?
He's been smoking
He
out.
said
He's been
C.
smoking in the back.
He said C. Well, with that being said, thank you guys. If this is your first time being on the channel, subscribe to the SOSCAST here on Valuetainment. Like the video, or what's going to happen? Nat?
You're not gonna have a good New Year.
No. Also?
You can say it.
Also?
I'm going into a new year with positivity.
Your mama's a hoe.
Oh, you said it.
That's-
You got that.
What
You
do-
got it.
You sit here, you don't tap the like button, you don't subscribe.
Yeah.
I'm
Like
sorry,
the
I regret
SOSCAST.
to inform you, RSVP, your mama's a hoe. But we got a lot we're going to cover today. Mostly some money stuff, some holiday stuff, and of course, some New Year's resolutions. Here are the topics we're going to be covering today. Tune in over there. We want you actively engaged. We want you in the comment section. We want you making comments, whose answers you like, who you don't like. Throw a W, throw an L, throw a boo, throw a yay. We want all that. Not the yay, not the Kanye thing. We're not really on that vibe these days, but we'll be there. So it's that time of year. We're going to be talking New Year's resolutions. Boom. How much money Americans are spending on the holidays. We're going to see if people can guess what the top holidays that people spend money on. We're going to talk about family. Guys, get your family, your wildest or even best family stories ready that's going on out there. We're going to shout out your families. Of course, we're going to talk some money. We're going to talk the difference between what's going on in Wall Street versus Main Street. If you're making money, if you're investing, if you're struggling, you're getting out of debt, we'll break that down. We'll play a little game of red, yellow, green. We'll do that thing. Kevin O'Leary's Shark Tank, he basically says this amount of money is how much you need to survive. The number will shock you. Okay, so just prepare for that. And then at the end, we'll do, of course, the happy ending. And we'll tie this all together. And, you know, new year, new you. We'll still do that. So let's get started on today's episode. So it's that time of year, guys. New Year's is around the corner. Everyone's making New Year's resolutions. And I need your help. I need your help. We're going to play a guessing game. Play a guessing game. So what we have here is from Statista, which is stats.
Yes.
Stats-ista. They're going to give us the top 10 New Year's resolutions. And I want to hear from you guys what you think number one is. I'll give you a
Always
hint.
the same.
I got it.
I'll give you a hint.
I got it.
I'll give you a
I got
hint.
it.
It's changed this year.
Really?
It's changed this year.
That
Okay?
I bet
So
you I
there's
know
a
it's
top
changed.
10
the
list.
gender.
And we're going to do almost like family, exactly. We're going to do almost like Family Feud style. Ding, ding, ding. We'll see. So we'll start with the left. We'll end on the right. Give us your top guess for this year's number one New Year's resolution. What do you think it is?
I got it. Quit vaping.
Go ahead.
Quit vaping.
Quit vaping.
Quit
Can we see
vaping.
quit vaping for 100, Chuck? Okay. All right. Well,
You said change it up. Now no one's smoking.
That was a great. That was
Yeah.
a good
we're going to
guess.
get there. We're going to get there. Alicia,
Yes.
what do you think is number one?
Working out.
Yeah.
Working out.
That's good
my
too.
God.
I like
Okay.
that. Good
Can we
one.
show the board working out? Okay.
Oh, yes.
There we go. I'm like fictitiously envisioning
Put it
this
in
board.
post. Put it in post.
Miss Kellyanne Arnold, what is your guess? What is the number one New Year's resolution
I would
this
think-
year, 2024?
I would think it would always be working out, but if it's different this year, then I'm gonna go with save that money.
Whoa. I don't know. I don't know.
Third guess?
That's smart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kayvon Moeezy Foshizi.
Normally, I would say it is working out, but since you said it's changed, maybe because of body positivity, it's accepting myself for how I look.
That's a big answer. That's a big answer.
So
I like
not
what's on
working
there.
out, staying the same.
Staying the same,
Getting
and loving,
fatter.
loving yourself and
Nice.
your mental awareness.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Clarissa Martinez, the birthday girl.
Oh boy, I was gonna guess working out, but it's not that. So paying off debt.
Paying off debt. Can we see paying off debt for 1,000, Chuck? Okay, there it was right there. Natalia Del Valle, bring us home.
I'd say maybe it's the save that money too.
Ooh, don't
Right.
sound so
Money.
confident in your answer.
I'm not very
She's like,
confident in my
I'm
answer.
Ron Burgundy.
I thought you were gonna give us a
Tell
clue.
us.
I'm not giving you any clues, just guess it.
Adam is not,
Okay.
not gonna give us any clues.
Okay, so Malik, do we start with number 10 and work our
just
way up
wanna
to
know.
1, or we just start with the 1 and work our way down?
Wait,
what do you guys think?
What's
Let's
Malik's
start with
answer?
10.
Well, Malik has the
Yeah.
answer.
10.
Oh.
So start with 10 and work our way up to number 1.
Yes.
Okay, here
That way
we
we're
go.
excited.
Here we go.
Number
Come on,
10?
vape.
Okay, come on,
I can
vape.
see
Lamp.
vaping.
Okay.
That one. That was a
Number
good guess.
10 at 3% of the answers is, okay, let me just frame this. These are the America's top 10 New Year's resolutions. We're going to start with number 10 and work our way up to number 1. Number 10 at 3%, bottom of the totem pole, become a vegan or vegetarian.
Oh
You didn't have that on
my
your bingo
gosh.
card.
No thanks.
Who wants that in their life?
What is wrong with
Number
you?
9,
Need that meat.
cut down on alcohol or stop vaping. That's 13%.
But I feel
Brady.
like that should have been better than 9.
I understand.
Yeah, I
Number
know.
8, reduce stress on the job. That's 19%.
That's
No
not happening
valuetainment.
here. That's
No
not happening
valuetainment
here.
employees were polled for that answer. Not whatsoever. Number 7, this is kind of your neck of the woods. Spend less time on social media. Okay,
Yeah.
20%.
Time for your job.
Yep.
Love
Number
that.
6, reduce the cost of living expenses. Cut down expenses. Kind of like your debt thing right there.
Come
That's
on.
26%. Number 5,
Get fatter.
lose weight.
Oh.
Lose weight. Still chance to
Okay,
get
that's all the
fatter.
chance. Okay.
Number 5, lose weight. Number 4, that's why we're doing this episode. Spend more time with family and friends. 40%. Look at
That's a
that.
good
Right,
one.
Kels? Bingo. Number 3, eat healthier. 47%.
Nice.
I mean, yeah.
Number 2, this is a 50%, second most common answer.
Wow.
More exercise. And number 1, the past few years have been leading the list: exercising, eating healthier, losing weight. Those are all the top New Year's resolutions for the past 3 years. But the most commonly cited New Year's resolution 2024 is to save more money. Save that money, ladies and gentlemen. Nat, there we go. Ching, 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 ching. Yeah, there you go, Nat.
Spend the money?
There you go. Now we're supposed to be saving that money, not making it rain, okay? By the way, if you want to save more money, here are the 3 most common cutbacks to save more money. There it was right there. By the way, can you show that?
Yeah.
Alcohol.
Malik.
Probably alcohol right
Save
away.
more money,
I'm gonna,
exercise more,
Can I
eat
throw a-
healthier,
can I throw a flag?
spend more time, lose weight,
Adam,
reduce
can I
living
throw a flag?
expenses, throw a flag, spend more time, less time on social media, reduce stress, cut down on the alcohol and the vaping, become a vegan or vegetarian.
But if you
Kayvon.
add lose weight and exercise, that is the same category. That's still the number 1 answer.
Well, not
good
necessarily,
distinction.
because if you
different ways.
if you reduce cost of living expenses, that's on there. I'm not sure if you know how polls work. All they do is take the top answer, and that's the answer.
All right.
Save
okay.
that
Fair.
money.
More exercise is different than eating healthier.
Yes,
So
exactly.
exercise is sweating, getting out there, doing your thing, right? Maybe do a little
Yeah.
late night exercise with your
With your
lady friend or your man friend. No, it's cardio.
Sure.
Or you just
But that's a
take-
lot different from eating healthier.
Yeah.
Okay? So the most common answer is save more money. By the way, the 3 most common cutbacks that you can do to save more money, apparently, to reduce expenses. Number 1, subscriptions. 66% has said of that.
Yep.
Good one.
42%, number 2, says buying clothes. And number 3 is stop visiting bars and restaurants so much at 39%. So you might ask, well, where do we go from here? Well, I think the audience wants to know. I think I want to know. I think the people at home want to know. Everyone wants to
We
know.
demand.
What are your New Year's resolutions? What is your top New Year's resolution? Let's start with Clarissa Martinez.
Yay!
Mother of
Yikes.
3. Okay.
Yeah.
Great kids. Husband, Leo, stud, sick beard. You're crushing it.
Yeah.
You have a lot to be grateful for.
I do.
But what's your New Year's resolution, Clarissa Martinez?
I want to develop a healthy habit of working out daily. Nothing crazy, but at least commit to 15 minutes a day.
Good for you.
Something that's easy to sustain. I'm not like, shooting for the moon. I want to start a habit in which I can keep it going.
Okay. So Clarissa is going to, what was that? Working out.
Exerting myself physically for 15 minutes. It could be
There it
any
is.
kind of exercise.
Okay. Alicia,
Yes.
welcome to the show,
Thank
young
you
lady.
so much.
What is your New Year's resolution?
My New Year's resolution is to step out of my comfort zone.
You're doing it.
Not even on the
that,
look at you.
Yeah, so I'm
You're doing it as we
I'm
speak.
starting
It's a
today.
great first step.
Yep.
It's a great first step.
Thank you.
First step
So-
is admitting you have a problem. They say your
Yeah.
comfort zone
Yeah.
will kill you. You have to
It
get
will.
comfortable being uncomfortable. Other than coming on the SOSCAST, making an amazing appearance, what else do you want to do to step out of your comfort zone?
I don't know. Just
Well, you better start knowing.
Whatever gets thrown at me.
Throws,
Just,
yeah.
yeah.
Three-
So she's going to do
Yeah.
the old...
Yeah, whatever makes me feel
Try
uncomfortable.
something new,
Gotta
Try something new. So
something
you're going to do the
new.
old Jim Carrey approach and just do the whole yes, ma'am thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, you want to jump out of a plane without a parachute?
Yes.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Cool. You want to go play in traffic, play a little Frogger? Cool. I'm down.
Yep.
100%.
What's the last thing you said no to that you regret not saying yes to?
Oh, goodness. That's a great question. I don't know. I feel like
Tell us.
I really don't know. It's just like doing things I normally wouldn't do.
Maybe it was Brady's threesome.
That's exactly
That's still
what
on the
it
table.
was.
Okay.
Oh,
perfect.
HR.
Yep.
I'll keep that in
I'm
mind.
taking a 10% referral fee if that happens. Just letting you know.
We'll zoom you in.
Zoom me in, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, with that being said, Brady, what is your New Year's resolution?
Well, thank you for asking. I personally want to get better at cooking.
Cooking.
Thank you.
Cooking.
Is that it? We done?
Yes.
Why do you want to get better at cooking?
Because I suck at cooking. I can grill. I'm really good at grilling. I mean, I feel like every guy is, but I think I want to learn how to, like, you know, come over and make you a little pasta dish or something, you know, or make you. I mean, I'm an air fryer guy. You know what I mean? So it's
Air fryer.
I got to jump out.
Highly
of that.
underrated situation going on with air
But
fryer.
also, you can make some good stuff with an air fryer. But if you're trying to like wine and dine, and also I'm single, so if anyone.
He's
you know,
preparing for our
I'm
threesome.
preparing for a threesome, but we'll start with
Now, to be clear, are you
Yeah.
cooking for yourself? Or you were cooking to, like,
No, I'm
when the
cooking-
lady friend comes over, how you doing?
For real,
Turn off the lights.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, 100%. Because if it's bad, at least the lights are off, right?
Yes.
So,
So
no,
you're doing this for the ladies?
Yes, I'm doing it for the ladies because I want to be better, not only for her emotionally or physically, but also I want to make sure that I can provide some I don't know, depth to the relationship.
You don't want your girl catching food poisoning when she shows up to your house.
Nah, I'll make sure to have it all, you know,
Gotcha.
checked out.
So what's your go-to dish right now?
My go-to dish right now,
Yeah.
steak.
Steak.
You can't go
I'm
wrong with
talking
that.
food, buddy. That when they come over,
I'm sauce.
you
I'm
give 'em a
telling
little
you, you just
steak.
asked me and I literally clammed up.
Okay.
That's a food joke. Thank you.
He's quick-witted. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Kayvon Moeezy Foshizi, what is your New Year's resolution, sir?
Well, my New Year's resolution is to write a new hour of stand-up comedy. And it
Ooh.
might take a
It's
whole
hard.
year, maybe a little bit longer to do it. People don't realize it looks like you just go up there and talk off the top of your head, but finally crafted where each joke blends into the other, and an hour later you go, that didn't feel like an hour.
Wow.
So 1 hour of new jokes. That'll be my 4th hour.
Sick. Well, we look forward to seeing it.
I don't want you to see it. The beginning, I don't want you to see it, but a year from now, I'll invite you.
Okay, well then, dude,
Right on this stage.
do me a favor.
This is going to be a comedy
Yes,
club.
Kayvon, lose my number for a year. Invite us to the show.
Can I try
We'll
to
be
joke
there.
on you, Adam?
Go for it. Okay.
No, I don't have one.
We don't got it like that?
No.
Nothing's worse than a comedian being like, oh, you're a comedian? Tell me a joke.
Oh, it's the worst.
It's actually one of the main reasons I stopped comedy.
It's the worst.
Yeah.
Or
And
they were
also-
like, he was funny, you were okay.
Yeah. Wah, wah. Okay, Natalia,
Yes.
what is your New Year's resolution?
I have a few. But I think actually a big one is saving my money.
Yes.
And
That's like the
Oh,
number
you
one
just made it
answer.
rain a second ago. That's,
yeah, but
you're
it's
off
fake
to a
money. It
horrible
just
start.
gets
Don't
off. It's like
tell
a
the
mental
people that
thing.
it's
But
not
how,
real.
here's the question. So what are you saving your money on? What is it that you're spending that you're going to
Well,
cut
I'm
back
also
on?
just paying off. Like, I don't have a lot of debt. I'm just paying off the debt that I do have, building more my credit because I'm preparing to do some other investments.
Good for you.
And then my health. The health is another
That's
big
a
one
good
for me.
one.
I love
Gotcha.
that.
All right, so health, so money and health. Yeah, so the 1-2
Yes.
punch right there. Okay, but you said money, so we'll stick with the money. Miss Arnold,
Yes, sir.
okay, I believe you guessed saving that money.
I did.
You were you got it right. You're the only person that got it right. The
No.
only.
No.
Oh, you got it.
back to me.
Not got it.
Kidding, Nat.
She literally
Kidding,
just
Nat.
said save money.
I know, I'm
The
kidding.
motto is save
I'm
that
kidding.
money.
But what's your New Year's resolution, Kelly Cows?
Kind of all of the above, but really my New Year's resolution this year is to be more intentional about dating.
Ooh,
I like it.
I like
Go,
that.
Kelly.
Yep.
I work-
Explain why.
Do it on purpose.
I work really hard, and
Yes.
I work all the time, and I'm still single, and I would really, really like to start a family. So I am going to be more intentional about dating this year, so that I hopefully have a boyfriend by next year.
Okay.
Kelly, that's
Well,
so good.
Put it out there.
If I may,
Yeah.
You got it, guys?
kind of know about this topic a little bit. I
I'm
think
here
that
for the
is
lessons.
very, very important for you to do.
Thank you.
Because you're about to be 30.
Yeah, for like the third time.
Okay. So I think that you're lovely.
Thank you.
I think that you'll be a great wife.
Thank you.
I think that that is something that you should make a priority. Now listen, if PBD's watching, she's still going to show up to work. She's still going to deliver. She's going to
I'm still your
over-deliver.
girl.
She's going to under-promise. She's going to over-deliver.
Yep.
But I think, and this goes out to all you ladies out there, because I know we have a huge female audience at SOSCAST, you don't want to make this a priority when it's too late.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it all the time. Okay, you know, we're all around the same age in our early 40s or whatever. Guys, we can kind of push it back a little bit. I say this all the time, where women need to prioritize their 20s or early 30s way more than a guy does. If we all fuck up by the time that we're 30, whatever, cool, clean slate, we start over again. Women, you know, as they say, after 35 have a geriatric pregnancies. And we don't want to see that happen to such a lovely lady. So what I'm saying is, get banging, Kels.
Yeah,
get out
She's
there.
working on
I'm
it.
working on it.
Upgrade
I'm
that
working
hinge.
on it.
Yeah.
Upgrade that hinge.
There we go.
Yes.
Prioritize it. You know, sometimes you might have to make some sacrifices and not do that extra stuff at work, or outsource it, or, you know, hey, buddy, I can't do this. I got a hot date tonight. Bingo, bango. So that's my friendly advice for you.
Thank
I
you.
think men, you know, we can be a little more casual with our dating.
Yeah.
Because despite contrary popular belief these days, men aren't the one having the babies.
Correct.
Right, Kayvon?
We are the ones taking
Yeah.
care of them, though. You know.
That's
so.
scientifically
Oh,
true.
you're a single
I'm a
father.
dad.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She gets money.
But that baby didn't come from your butthole.
It did
It
not.
came from
But in Seattle,
girls
according
with
to
JJ.
in Seattle, technically you can. So.
And in
I
Canada,
can't, I can't wait to have kids. I'm
See?
really excited.
Yeah, you'd be a great mom.
I
For
cannot
sure.
Kelly's gonna be a
wait.
great
You
mom.
have to take care of me and Kayvon all the time.
yeah,
so
I know. You got two kids.
I take care of adult kids right now.
100%.
Adam,
And
did you
everybody
see?
else's kids, except yours.
Did you see in Canada?
Your kids are older again.
What happened in Canada?
Justin Trudeau is demanding
Oh, yeah.
tampons in all the male restrooms.
Oh, I saw
Yeah,
that.
it makes
Yeah.
complete sense
Total
for Justin
sense.
Trudeau in Canada.
Way to spend that money.
Okay, so Kayvon, let's play a game here. You're going to be Justin Trudeau.
All right.
You're going to be Justin,
Sure.
okay? And I'm going to be one of his counter-offensive people in Parliament. Some guy named Francois, I believe that's whatever it is. I'm going to be in Parliament. We're going to be in the Canadian Parliament. I will say, Prime Minister Trudeau, it has come to my attention that you have been installing tampons in men's bathrooms.
He's already in character.
What the actual frick? I don't know what you're doing with this one, buddy, these days. I don't know how woke you're trying to get. But men don't have the babies, nor do they menstruate, okay? Now, I know a lot of women are complaining that men are the cause of all their problems, menopause, their menstrual cycle,
Menopause.
anything that starts with men. But I'm here to tell you that men are not the one menstruating using tampons. I yield my time to you, Mr. Trudeau.
Well, first of all, you don't talk to me like that. Second of all, we're doing this for the new generation. You're part of the old school. This is not for just mankind, but for womankind. This is something that men need when they go into the men's restroom. They might not be born biologically as men. These could be aftermarket men, but we still want to show them the respect they deserve.
I love that.
I can't even find
Yeah,
tampons
Justin
in a
Trudeau,
regular
I
girl's
don't know what the
bathroom.
I know, I
hell
was
you're
gonna say,
talking
you
about.
can't
Also,
find
if
some.
you
We
run
don't
out of
even
toilet
have them
paper,
in
you just
ours.
shove one up your.
Gotcha. All right. Well, wrapping this segment up, I think if I had a New Year's resolution,
Yeah, what's yours?
it's definitely not to save more money. I've been doing that for quite a long time. That things are good. It could work out a little bit more. It could eat a little bit healthier, but not really. I'm good.
Yeah.
You know, getting paid, getting laid, doing my way. I'm okay.
Yeah.
As Nat says, she likes a guy with a wealth belly.
Yeah.
I got a little of that.
You're not
too much.
having
Yeah, you
dad
do.
bod
Yeah, I
issues,
got
are
that,
you?
you know? Also, spending more time with family and friends, I'm good, okay? Losing weight, reducing the cost, I'm good on that. Reducing time, I'm good on that.
what
Here's
is
what I
it?
would like to, and it's kind of in the elk of what you're saying.
Can I guess?
I would do my best to try to deliver a little bit more common sense to the world, okay? I think we've seen this on Valuetainment, that, you know, maybe I was a little bit more liberal before, then I kind of became a more conservative. I think the reality is wherever you're along political lines, socioeconomic lines, we're craving for just reality, the truth. You know, like we just interviewed James O'Keefe out there in Arizona, and his company was Project Veritas. Now it's O'Keefe Media Group. Veritas means what? Anyone?
Truth.
It means truth. So if you look at Harvard and you see what they're going on there, you know that their motto is Veritas as well. Has anyone been as untruthful and as ridiculously woke as anyone at Harvard? So I think what we're doing here at Valuetainment is we're delivering truth and information that you can trust. So that's something that I want to be very conscious of and promote and be a part of that. And I need your guys' help to deliver that. Everything we're doing here at Valuetainment.
I love
Is
that.
that cool?
Yeah.
Can we get a little teamwork? A yay truth here? Yay truth. Okay.
Truth.
And that's that.
I thought you
Hold
were
on,
gonna
real
say
quick.
Get married.
Real quick. We'll cut that clip right there. But Malik, I'm not Malik. Malik, I want to get your New Year's resolution.
New Year's resolution.
I would say number one, put myself out there more, especially like in what I do, like in more creative spaces where there's more people that do what I do. It's like photography, videography, all that type of stuff. I need to be in more environments where those people are, so I can connect with those people. And
I didn't realize this was a commercial for Malik, but I like it. Go ahead.
Yeah, and also I would also like to learn more about investing as well, and create more of my free time instead of only doing it when there's a paycheck involved.
Love that.
Great segue to the next segment. Okay, so invest that money. I said you got to save that money before you invest that money. So with that being said, we'll move on to our next topic. How much are Americans spending on the holidays? And I'm not just talking the holiday season. I'm talking holidays overall. Okay? Everyone has their little red and green thing. Ready to have this thing? Okay.
Yeah.
So over under $1,000. Put up a green if it's over, put up a red if it's under. How much did you spend this holiday season? Holiday season, did you spend more or less than $1,000? Throw them up. Okay. So Brady less, Alicia more, Kelly less, Kayvon less, Clarissa ballin more, Nat less. So $1,000. So let's start with the mama hen here. You said you spent over $1,000. You said you spent over $1,000.
But you said holiday season,
Holiday
not
season.
gifts, right?
Whatever you want to incorporate with holiday
Okay.
season. Yes. How much do you think you spent this holiday season? You got 3 kids. You got a husband. You got stuff going on. How much do you think you spent? And I'm going to check receipts. I know Leo's bank account.
Damn.
Do it live.
This included a trip to Minnesota, right?
Okay, yeah.
Not
Flights,
cheap. Not
Okay.
cheap.
hotel.
Did you fly?
We
Rental
did.
car?
Well, there's 5 of us, so
Yeah.
lights
Yeah, you ain't
for
driving.
5.
Over the
car,
holiday season.
Yeah.
That's $1,000 a day.
Airbnb, presents. I'd say
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
easily this month or the month of December, we spent between 15 and
Yeah.
19,000.
Wow. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
For real?
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Wow.
By the way,
I
guys,
bet.
if you're
I
looking to
bet.
afford something like that each and every month, PBD Consulting is hiring.
Bet
If
David
you're good at
Consulting.
sales, Bet David Consulting. I apologize. Sorry, guys out there. We know who PBD is. Bet David Consulting. But Leo, her husband, he does very well for himself.
He has a
So
great
he can
beard,
afford a
too.
$15,000 to $20,000.
It's not typical, but
Well, no, you said it's your first time in 4 years.
to Minnesota, yes.
Okay,
That's
this
why
is your-
my family used to drive in a truck, all of us. We weren't flying.
Gotcha. In a van.
In a van.
Down by the river.
RV or
Okay.
truck?
So you
Suburban.
said you spent somewhere
Damn.
between 15 and 19. I like how you took the under on 20.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Alicia,
Yes.
you're the only other person that spent over $1,000.
Yeah.
How much do you think you spent this holiday season?
And how?
What?
And how did you do it?
Definitely not $15,000 to $19,000.
Okay.
But definitely around probably like a few thousand. Like
Give me a
5,
number.
Like around 5.
5,000.
Yeah.
And I didn't get nothing.
Okay. What
Yeah.
did you do this holiday season for 5 G's? Cha-ching.
I went to New York and Connecticut.
Oh, wow.
Bought gifts for my family. A lot of, I definitely spent a lot this holiday.
Okay. Baller.
Thank you.
Brady,
Yes.
how much did you spend this holiday season? Where'd your money go?
Give or take, probably I spent like $700.
Okay.
I had to keep
Good
it.
that you know the number.
Well, baby mama got most of the money this year, so which is fine. It goes to my daughter, so I'm actually okay with that. And
Okay.
this is my first Christmas, not sad, without my kid, but it's okay. She got some good toys and stuff, so I sent her a cute hat and a bunch of toys and a bunch of stuffed animals, and so it was good. And then I got cards for everyone for Christmas and stuff. So see you next year.
All right. Paying for your daughter. Kelly,
Yes.
you were under 1,000.
Yes.
What'd you spend your money on? How much?
Probably closer to 1,000. So I know I did. I made Thanksgiving dinner, so I bought a lot of groceries. That was a couple hundred. Gifts for my family, which still aren't here. Thank you, shipping, mail,
Amazon,
UPS, USPS. Love you. Yes, that is what I was food because I also helped with Christmas dinner, so more groceries. Yeah, groceries and presents.
Okay, so you were tad under 1,000. Brady
Yeah.
was at 700. Alicia balling out there in New York and Connecticut, 5
yeah.
Gs. Clarissa, big baller baby, 15, 20 grand to go back to home from Minnesota.
Yes.
Respect to that. Your kids probably enjoyed their freezing their.
Yeah, they got
their
to spend time
faces
with
off.
both grandparents. So
It's great.
that's
we
That's
hosted
huge.
the families for
Kayvon
for Christmas.
Moeezy, how much you think you spent?
I spent exactly $1,000.
To the T.
Yeah.
Was it 1,001?
That
or was
was
it
my budget.
$9.99?
No, it was my budget. I went to buy some gum. It was like 1,001. I put it back. I said, "This is it. I'm not spending
Straight
more."
up.
Yeah, $1,000.
Wow.
$200 on flights back and forth. $200 on hotel rooms and rental cars, because that's part of traveling to be
Yes, of
somewhere.
course.
And $200 on the family. I get $200 worth of gift cards for Valuetainers. And that's why you didn't get one, because I was out like
Messed up, bro.
some
That's
people
messed
did.
up, man.
Yeah, I didn't get one
Messed
either.
up.
Nope.
No, what?
Only the people
Okay,
that
but-
help.
Wow.
Yeah, that
But
helped me the
I got
most.
I actually completely respect that. You had
$1,000.
$1,000 budget. You
I
stuck
got
to
one.
it.
Yeah,
start-
that's really cool.
Good
Yeah.
for you for budgeting, bro.
I budget.
Do you do that every year?
Yeah, I do, especially since I started working here. Yep, I started budgeting, but no, I've always budgeted every year, and then I want to make sure every year I max out my retirement, and I max out my. I do. There's a Roth. You can do a Roth, and you can do a solo 401k. And I max out
Should we test them?
Yeah, test them.
How much is maxing out your Roth IRA this year?
Ooh,
6,500.
Malik, you want to double check
Yeah,
that? I
double
believe that
check.
you were right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
think
used
so.
to be 5,500.
55. But check it out. I'd
But
love
they
to know.
increased it, thanks inflation. Bidenomics.
And if you do
Okay.
6,500 every year for about 10 years and don't touch it, 40 years from now when you retire, you're gonna have like $1 million or two in the bank.
Bro, you're looking for a
Nice.
job, you can take my spot. That's what I say all the time. Okay?
Yeah, wow.
There it is. Now, how much is a 401k? How much could you max out that?
So a solo 401k this year, I believe, was 17,500 you could put in, and then your company could match it if they so chose, and you could match it at 25% of your gross earnings for the year.
This guy,
Wow.
is on top of it.
He's on top of it.
I literally just learned something.
by the way, I think just to be clear, and now I'm going to give you the check. You did it.
Okay.
I think a few years ago it was 18,000, not 17,500, but I think they bumped it up to 20 grand. Check that, Malik.
Oh yeah, check it. Please do.
While he checks that.
It's called a solo 401k or individual 401k.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
That's
so,
why it's called an IRA, an individual retirement account.
There's
Malik,
lots
you
of
Googling
them.
that?
I
the
love that
Google
for you,
machine?
Kayvon. That's really cool.
Well, Kayvon, good for you.
that's the only
Sounds
thing
like
I
you're
got out of
budgeting.
business
Sounds
school.
like you're saving. Sounds like you're investing.
Yeah. So that's not my New Year's resolution to save that money, because that's the thing I kind of got.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So your New Year's resolution was what again? To
Get
do your
it.
new
You
your
can't
stand
money,
up.
money can't buy the things I want. I want to be better at public speaking like you and PPD
Oh.
and my friend
Wow.
Brady, and I want to have a new hour of new ideas.
Love
Okay.
it.
Oh,
Love
wow.
it.
There we go. What do we got here, Malik? Read it out loud.
The big draw of solo 401k and high contribution limit for 2022. You can contribute up to 61,000.
On the
Oh.
dot.
No, that's not.
Yeah. Well, there's an individual and then the company match. So
Yeah,
High
just
contribution limit.
all you had to do was Google 401k.
What?
This guy wrote a fucking
No, no,
essay
he
out
didn't.
there. Like,
Well,
the employer contribution status, according to Statute 14247, is 401k amount. That's all it is. Okay. Natalia, while I was looking for that, you said you spent under 1,000.
Yes, just about under 1,000.
Where did all your money go?
Well, for holidays, we're not really big on gifts. It's more quality time. I spent money on just kind of traveling back and forth, and then getting little gifts for the family. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
So you're not big on gifting. You're more of a quality time kind of gal.
It's not even that. It's like when it comes to like the holiday season, we really like to cherish the time that we all get to like stop what we're doing and be present. And like throughout the year, I mean, I get a lot of things throughout the year. They get a lot of things throughout the year. So we don't like to celebrate like a specific day for like just, oh, it's gifts, you know? We do get
Yeah.
like things here and there. Like my mom got me like this really nice shirt.
Yeah.
She got me some perfume, but it's nothing that's like, oh, I was just showered in gifts. It was just more so the quality time. So we don't stress out about gifts. We really get to be present in the moment of the holidays.
I love
Okay,
that.
nice.
What about cards? Do you guys give out cards? I feel like
Cards?
that's like a.
Yeah,
like,
we do
you
cards.
still do that?
Always, yes.
Get
we
well
actually,
soon.
Every single person
we
gets a card.
actually would make cards.
Oh.
Like, we
I
like,
love
like the
that.
folding,
I like that.
the, like,
There
you
you
know,
go.
I'm not very like creative like that.
Sounds
but
like you're
my
pretty
card,
cheap.
you can
We're not
tell
buying
my
gifts.
card.
We're doing quality time.
Natalia,
We're buying cards.
Gifts I get throughout
We're
the
getting
year.
some manila paper.
No, the
Same
gifts I get
crayons.
throughout the year. Look, my mom will buy me a YSL bag. You know,
Oh,
the shower.
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but maybe
Now
that's in like
all of a
my
sudden.
birthday. You
Yeah.
know, maybe
Those
that's
are
like
expensive.
April
Keep it under
time. You
1,000.
know,
Mom's
there's
working.
April
time.
Fools, I
there's
got you a
time.
YSL
No,
bag. Yeah.
but there's different holidays are meant to celebrate different things. So
Yeah.
I think when you get caught up in like, oh, it's Christmas, you gotta get gifts. You're so focused on gifts, and you're like, okay, you're happy, great. I'm glad you like your gift. You forget what you're celebrating.
Yeah.
Your birthday, you should be showered with some designer and some money. Like, it's your birthday, you're celebrating you. But again, it depends like what you cherish, what is tradition. But for us, like, you know, we like to even just get like the after holiday sales, you know, the clearance.
Yeah.
Like, that's just
Party-
gone. You're like,
party
okay,
time.
That
let's see
Del
what's
Valle
here.
family.
Like, who
Yep.
cares? Like,
Yep.
I don't know. We don't get so caught up in like those things.
Yeah.
Because you know, those things are gonna come and go. New trends are gonna be here and there. You know, save your money. You know,
Oh, thanks, Nat.
with the market the way it's going, you could really be in a good place
Yeah.
to take advantage of it. So we're very much as a family on that agreement of that's
Okay.
what we're doing.
What market
Shout
are
out.
you looking at?
Well, what do you mean?
The
Just
flea
like
market.
no,
The
no,
flea
no.
market.
No,
Just
the
in general,
housing
the housing
market,
market.
stocks.
Yeah, you know, I would like to
Boston market.
buy something.
Boston
No, I
market.
would like to buy something. So as a family, we have that under our, you know, radar. Like, hey, you know, we're gonna do it this way because we can really take advantage of what could be coming and what's coming.
A hot tip for you and your family. I actually just did an episode on this that's going to be coming out every Tuesdays.
Yay.
Where it's just me talking about what's going on in the economy, market. It's fun. It's exciting.
Yes.
Now is officially the worst time on record to buy a property.
Correct.
Sad. The American dream.
Yeah, the
Correct.
American Dream has changed. Stay
Wow.
tuned for that. I believe that's coming out next
Yes.
Tuesday. We'll check in on that. Malik, before I reveal how much money I spent
Oh.
this holidays, how much did you spend, buddy?
Ooh, oh my gosh. Well, my car had a very great Christmas.
yeah.
I had to buy a new
Oh,
transmission.
damn.
So outside of that, that was about it. I had to shift all my gift funds to my car. So
He had a
at
happy
least I
Hyundai
gotta
car.
walk to work now.
Oh, man. What happened to your car, bro?
Transmission blew out.
It's just.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, those trannies these days, they are
Yeah.
really taking over,
Are you
man. They are really
Yes.
setting us
They're
back a
unpredictable.
lot.
Are you
Unpredictable.
anti-trans now?
Anti-trans. How much was that tranny exchange?
Like $3,000.
$3,000.
Did it
Malik
go out
spent-
on you when you were driving?
Oh no, I just stopped working out of nowhere. No
That's,
warning, no
that's
nothing.
okay.
By the way, there's another episode that I just did about how your car is more expensive than ever. Malik, you know about this. I talk about it all the time. So, real estate, buying a house, buying a property is the most expensive it's ever been. Buying a car, whether it's new or used, is the most expensive it's ever been. If you don't believe me, go ahead and use that Google machine. You'll find out. The Wall Street Journal is doing an amazing job covering this.
I have a
Those
question for
episodes
you.
are coming out. Go ahead, Brady.
Is it so right now financially? Do you think it's better to just do Ubers and ditch the car? Because I know someone that does that.
Yeah.
What's your take on that? Because I just got a car, but I spend almost as much money as I do on Ubers than I do for my car payment.
Well, it depends on where you live and how often you have to use
Right
the
down the
car.
street.
Okay, you're right down the street.
I mean-
No, 10
Not
minutes.
that- yeah, about
this is
10
a
minutes.
no-brainer.
Yeah.
Well, here's what happened since COVID, and then I'll give you my my holiday spending. Here's what's happened since COVID. The cost of a car has skyrocketed. The cost of a property has skyrocketed. You're asking about a car, so I'll give you the
Correct.
car thing. In 2020, the cost of a new car was about $575. I'm sorry, new car payment.
Right.
About $575. The cost of a monthly payment now for a new car is $725. It's about a $150 increase.
Right.
The cost of a new car was $38,000. Now it's $48,000.
Right.
Okay, so it's gone up 10 grand. Your payment's gone up about $150 a month for the exact same car. Gotcha. 726 monthly. There it is. Bingo.
Wow.
Listen, I'm a round numbers guy. I'm not gonna be out here 726.99. Bingo. Okay. Used cars. They were about 20 grand before COVID. During COVID, now they're about 30 grand, 31 grand to be exact. Sorry, 22 grand for a used car is what it was. Now it's 30 grand, about 8 grand difference. Used car payments were about $400 during COVID, pre-COVID. Now they're $550. So the cost of a car has gone up. the cost of a new car, of a used car, the monthly payments, everything.
Right. Yep.
So everyone goes, all right, cool. So it's an extra $150 a month. If you add on everything that costs to have a car, what? So you got to have your finance charges, your down payment, your insurance,
Yep.
your gas, your tax, your tagging, your title, your maintenance, your repairs, your tires,
Oil
your
changes,
oil
all that.
changes, your parking, your valet.
bling.
The average person is now spending over $1,000 a month all in on their car. That's over 12 grand a year. So it's more expensive than ever to have a car. Now, there's people out there being like, well, how the fuck do you expect me to get around? I get it. Okay, I get it. But at the same time,
Uber.
that's why many people are broke, is because they're just basically funding their cars and they're just driving into the poorhouse. But with that being said, I've been Ubering for the last 10 years. My bank account's doing okay. Speaking about my bank account, I think I spent the least amount of money out of everyone on the panel.
I'm not shocked.
Well, let me explain.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you said you didn't spend money, like $200 on a date, I
Okay.
was like,
I'll spend money on dates. That's about it. But I was actually going to go to Thailand
oh wow.
for about 2 weeks because, PBD's in Aspen.
Right.
I try to travel when PBD's traveling. I was going to go to Thailand. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not going to go to Europe and freeze my ass off.
No.
I've already been to South America many times. Carmen, call me. And then I'm not going to go. Where else am I going? I've been to Australia before. I've never been to the Far East, Thailand, bingo.
So
Next thing
cool.
you know, we're traveling. We're, going on the jet with PBD to Arizona. I get back. All right, look at the calendar. It's like, oh, shit, I never even booked my flight. I'm supposed to leave in 3 days. Never left. Then I was supposed to go to New York, and I'm thinking, why New York? It's freezing my ass off.
Yeah.
So what did I do? I just slummed it in the streets of South Beach.
Yeah.
And that's all I did.
That sounds awful.
Stay
So,
home.
these girls out there, these ho-ho-hos, Merry Christmas, they're expecting gifts. This one girl's, what, you going to get me some gifts? I was like, oh, I sent you a meme. I thought you said GIFs.
Yeah.
My bad on that
How long
one.
have you been holding on to that?
I don't know. I just made that up just
Yeah, I
now.
was going to say, come on, bro.
Okay. I don't even celebrate Christmas. Okay.
You can go to the Jewish card.
I forgot to even buy candles. I forgot to even buy candles for my menorah. I'm hurting out there.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
But you listen, this is how you save that money, guys. But next year, you catch me in Thailand. Okay. So
I'm going with you.
you can come in. So, by the way, guys, let us know in the chat below, how much did you spend this holiday season? I want to hear from you. Over or under 1,000? With that being said, we're going to do a little guessing game.
Ooh.
We'll get back to the games.
I love games.
Okay, a little gamesmanship. So what I have here is the top 10 holidays that people spend their money on. Okay? So these are holidays or monumental occasions, let's just say, throughout the year. So obviously, Christmas, probably a top thing, right? Valentine's Day, whatever it is.
boy.
We have a top 10 here. So I want to hear from you guys.
I didn't know there was
what
10
you
holidays.
think is number one. Kayvon, go first. Number one holiday or monumental occasion
Well-
in the United States.
I want to say Christmas, but you know what? There's Jewish people, there's Muslim people out there, atheists. So I'm going to go with Mother's Day because everyone has a mom no matter what happened.
Everyone has a mom. Okay, so you got Mother's Day, top of the list. Okay.
Doesn't
I'll circle
everyone
back
have
to
a
that.
dad?
Clarissa, speaking of Mother's Day, happy soon to be Mother's Day. You're the only mother on the panel that I know. We got a father in the house, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about dad?
We got a dog dad.
Yeah, I love my
Okay.
dog.
We got a cat daddy.
We got a cat daddy, cat daddy, cat daddy. Okay, don't put that information out there now. We don't need people doing that. Clarissa, what do you think is the most expensive holiday or occasion here in the United States?
I would say Christmas.
You would say Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay. Natalia?
Can you come back to me?
No.
Most expensive holiday, I'll say, is Christmas, I think.
Christmas. Okay. Every answer Natalia gives has a question mark at the end.
Yeah.
Okay. Nat, what's your name?
She's thoughtful.
Natalia? Like that one, you should have an
I like
exclamation
to be
point.
yelled at. You
At the
yell
end.
at me a lot.
I've got it. So
Brady,
I've
go
got it.
ahead, buddy.
Valentine's Day.
Whoa.
Ooh.
You go big on
Valentine's
100% stamp it.
Because you're buying for more than one
Valentine's
girl.
Oh, what about
Threesomes.
Black
Oh.
Friday? What about
Threesomes.
Black Friday?
Save that money.
Black Friday? Can
Threesomes,
I
save
guess
that
that?
money. You're combining a date
I don't
Friday
and
know.
a date.
Like,
Nice.
it's supposed
See,
to
I'm
be
thinking
Okay.
logically.
Hear
down
that. By the way,
this
guys,
year.
put your
Year-over-year.
guesses in
I
there.
don't know.
I don't
What
celebrate
holiday
it.
or monumental occasion here in the United States do you think people spend the most money? Alicia, go ahead. We know you just balled out during the holidays.
Yeah, girl.
5 Gs, life's good. What you got?
I would say 4th of July. I
Ooh,
think.
4th
yeah.
of July.
Ooh, that's a good one too.
Really? How many hot dogs are you buying?
No, people spend crazy money
Yeah,
on
fireworks.
Fireworks?
and like going for a
New
little
Year's
vacation.
then.
Oh yeah.
But I'm coming to your 4th of July party. If that's the case, I'm coming to your
Yeah.
place.
Well, I don't
100%.
host any
Slow
4th of
that
July
bitch up.
parties, but I feel like that's a big one for
This is
the
the year.
United States. You
4th
know.
of July. Not
Yeah.
bad.
I hope so.
Kelly Kells, what you got? Most expensive holiday where people are
was-
spending the most money.
I also think it's Christmas. I was gonna say now that you said Valentine's Day, like that's like sticking
No
out to
way.
me, but I definitely think
Come
it has
on.
to be
Yeah, I
Christmas.
don't think-
Christmas. The
I was like,
ornaments,
trees,
the
decorations.
decorations,
How much you
the
wanna bet?
wrapping paper for your presents, the
Yeah.
presents,
Cards,
work
photo
cards,
sessions.
like it has to be Christmas.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
has to be.
Okay.
I bet you I got
Well,
this.
Think about the Jews.
Malik, you already know the answer, so I'm not going to give it. So listen, I'm going to
Yeah.
do it in descending order or sending order this time.
Okay.
Got it.
10 through 1. Here are the most expensive holidays that people are spending money on. It's a little bit different, so there might be some controversy here.
Someone said
But here are the top 10 holidays people are spending money. Number 10, the Super Bowl. $80. That's the average amount people are spending on the Super
wait,
Bowl.
what?
$80?
Hey, I'm just saying.
We're not talking going to the game, right?
No.
Okay.
No, not going to the game.
I
We're
was like,
spending
that's
80,000.
way off.
I
Okay. Is that
a holiday?
Number
Yeah.
9, that's what I said. Occasions, events,
Oh.
holidays.
Oh.
I said that.
Birthdays.
Number 9,
Here we go again.
Halloween. Number 9,
Oh, I was
Halloween.
gonna say that.
$100.
Oh,
Everyone I know
easy.
spent more than $100 on
Easy.
Halloween.
Your
Which is crazy.
costume's 100.
Okay. Number 8, graduation gifts. Graduation. Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
That's a
again,
good one.
For real?
120
Yeah.
bucks.
Okay.
What a weird number. Here's a
Birthdays.
congratulations. 120 bucks. Okay. That was number 8. Number 7, Father's Day.
Oh.
Okay, 170 bucks.
Forget the daddy.
Number
Daddy.
6, this was Brady's, 175 bucks on Valentine's
Wow.
Day.
That's it?
Oh, it's only
Yeah,
number
that's per
six.
date for you.
Yeah, per date.
So you're
You
spending
were
10
off by
G's
I'm
on these.
combining it. I told you.
You're
I was
out there.
You were off by 4.
Okay.
I was off by 4.
Number 5, Easter. Gotta
Yeah.
celebrate Jesus, y'all.
I believe that.
180 bucks. What do we
would
think?
you-
Was that eggs? What
Where do
we
we get this
buying?
poll?
Ham, like
Candy?
Ham?
the
Easter
candy,
baskets.
the
Ham?
presents
You
for
killing
the
the
little
pig by
Easter
yourself?
basket.
Little
My mom's.
outfits. Like
Okay.
everybody
Oh,
goes
that's
gets dressed
cute.
up.
I don't
goes
know.
to church.
Maybe I'm Jewish. I don't know how the
Yeah.
Easter thing works.
Yeah.
I definitely don't spend any money on
It's like
Passover.
Christmas dinner.
I'm passing over those
Easter
savings. There we go. Okay. Number 4, Mother's Day. 250
I
bucks.
was off by 3.
Gotcha. Clarissa, if you don't get 250 bucks for Mother's Day worth of gifts
Per
this
kid?
year,
Just each
per
kid.
kid. I'll be talking to these kids. Alex, Michael, Bella, Leo.
May.
Okay.
May.
This is where this list is gonna get a little controversial.
Oh boy.
Number 3, back to school shopping
Oh,
for
yeah.
the kids out there.
Oh, my
For your kids out, that's
gosh.
$860.
100%.
Oh,
Yeah.
860 bucks.
better learn
Okay.
something.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Kids,
60
stay in
bucks.
school.
Yeah.
Or if you're looking to save that money, maybe you drop out. I don't know. Your parents will thank
It's called hand-me-downs.
hand-me-downs. Number 2, which most of you guys guessed, was Christmas and the
It's
overall
number 2?
holiday season,
Yo, yeah.
which is $1,000. $1,000, right? Where Kayvon budgets for. And drum roll, please, the top spending holiday occasion or event, back to college.
What?
Damn.
Oh, for sure.
Back to
Furniture,
college,
backpacks.
$1,200 people
Condoms.
spend.
On a backpack?
Easy.
I don't know what they're spending money on.
Books, maybe.
When I was back in school in the 1950s, college was free, basically.
Yeah.
Now I guess it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Just goes to show,
Damn.
3 of the top 10 most expensive holidays or occasions are all school related. Number
Yeah.
1, back to college. Number 3, back to school. Back to school. Little Billy Madison out there. And then number 8 was graduation.
Wow.
I don't know. They say that school and college is a little bit overrated.
Learn a trait, kids.
I don't know. Learn a trade. Go to
Learn a
tech
trade.
school.
Yeah.
Get an internship.
Be an electrician. There you go.
I don't know, especially with these woke universities.
Totally.
So these are the top 10 holidays. Now, obviously, we know, Nat mentioned this, they're just making up holidays for us to
Yeah.
spend money on,
Yeah.
okay? We got Prime Day, right?
Oh, yeah.
What's Prime
Prime
Day?
Day?
Amazon.
That's
Amazon.
Amazon Prime.
Oh.
Where,
get, like,
by
a
the way, they're
bunch of
doing it a
deals.
few times a year now these days.
Yeah.
Here's Prime Day again.
Once.
They know that it's a sale. People are going to spend that money.
It's like
making
spring and
holidays.
You got
fall.
Cyber Monday where people are spending $8 billion. Black Friday, people spend $6 billion. Then they started doing things like Small Business Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Mark my words. They're going to start coming up with a holiday and event for every single day of the week.
Yeah.
Okay? So good luck with all that. By the way, you know the most expensive holiday in the world? In the world It's in China. They bust down $30 billion on a holiday they called Singles Day.
Oh yeah.
Singles Day. They celebrate being single.
It's the day
Here's the problem they got going on in
Let's bring
China.
that
Not to get too
back.
controversial.
Why don't we bring that
They-
back?
Forever they had a one-child policy. So if you had a baby and it was a girl, next thing you know, you had no children, if you know what I mean.
Oh my God.
Okay?
Wow.
Because it brought great shame to the family if
St.
you didn't have a
Patty's Day
boy.
is getting-
So
St.
what
Patty's getting
happens,
shamed.
what's going on in China, why they have they Singles Day, because it's the exact opposite of a SOSCAST. It's a freaking sausage fest out there in China. Everyone's having boys, and now they're not having babies because there's too many dudes. There's not enough chicks. The chicks, supply and demand, they got all the pull there in China. So if you ladies want to find a good Chinese Asian man, move to China. The world's your oyster. You want to find a man, Kelly?
Go for
I
Chinese
know that you're hanging out
takeout.
with the Yang Gang, gang. But I'm just saying out there, you'd be remiss. But
Should be picked up faster than Panda Express.
Oh, wow.
we went there.
Cut that.
Well, here's the bottom line. We totaled up all these holidays between, back to school, holiday season, Halloween, Super Bowl. 4th of July was number 11 on the list, by the way.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Cyber Monday, Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Singles Day in China. If you spent money on every single holiday, that would equate to over $4,000 a year that you're just spending on the holidays.
Dang.
So, look, I have a rule. Pick a holiday you like. Love your mom, love your girl, love your dad. But you can't spend money on all the holidays. You can't get everybody a gift. You can't get everybody a present. Maybe instead of getting a gift, you give them a GIF. Just learned what a GIF was, so I'm overusing it right now. Because that is a sure-end way to be broke, in debt, living check to check. But I'm the nicest person in the world. I'm giving everybody a gift except yourself because you're homeless.
What about saving money if you just send a Christmas card of yourself? If you're single and just can we do that? Can you do that? Is that possible? It's just you on the couch. You're like, we did it again.
Did it again. Or you could reuse cards. You can go back to your friend's house, steal the card you gave him last year.
100%.
2023, 2024.
Just
My
scratch it
dad
out?
did that one time to me. I was like,
Wow.
my birthday card from last year, bro.
Recycle.
That's the best, dude.
Regifting.
That's the
Or you can do
best.
what Nat's family does. They just get fucking flyers they write on the back.
Right.
Make up their own cards.
And then a random YSL bag just out of nowhere.
Creative. It's
I
more
love that.
meaningful when you
It's
take time
intentional.
and you create it than you just buy things.
Oh,
Brianna, my sister was talking about like how today like people are paying for convenience.
Yeah.
You lack appreciation. Before, when you couldn't spell something, we would look inside of an encyclopedia or a dictionary.
Yeah.
We would look inside of those things. To
And now
find
you've never
answers.
had that problem with spelling errors.
I've always had that problem.
You spelled
so-
your name wrong the other day, Nat.
No, I didn't.
Spell your name.
Natalya.
Why was there a question mark at the
Yeah,
end of that?
I feel like you
There is
paused
no
somewhere in
question
there.
mark.
There was a pause.
Brady, thank you.
I know
heard
how to
it.
spell my name.
Yeah, Humberto, you want to say something? Okay, but when you're sitting like this, doing things like this,
nothing.
that just makes me think like you want to say something. So here's the bottom line. Do what Kayvon did. Have a budget.
Yeah.
Have a holiday budget.
Right.
No, understand. Listen, I say this with money all the time. The only thing then worse than doing a budget is not doing a budget. A budget is a game plan for your money. You got to know where we're going. It's X's and O's out there. You got to play offense. You got to understand how much money's coming in the door. You got to play defense. You got to leak those expenses so they don't leak out and so you don't basically end up broke. So do a little holiday budget this holiday season. This year, New Year's coming up. Has anybody got a New Year's budget?
Sure.
That's my point. Make a budget for New Year's. Shifting gears right now. Okay, I asked you guys at the beginning of the show, we're going to do some family talk. Some family time.
I got you.
I want to know, we all know the holiday season, it's time for family, time for friends. It's supposed to be all nice. But then you're sitting at the table, you got your drunk uncle, you got your racist grandma, you got your woke cousin. There's shit going down.
Yeah.
It's not as all, eggnog and biscuits as it's like out to be. So what I want to hear from you guys is your wildest family story, your most heartfelt family story, maybe when you got in a fist fight with your grandpa. Who knows what happened? Not that you should fight your grandpa. I'm just saying like that. Sometimes he needs a little G-check out there. But I want to hear from you guys. This is a little Valuetainment fun. I want to know your wildest, your craziest, your sweetest, your most heartwarming family holiday story. Let's start with one of the greatest storytellers known to man, the half-Persian comedian, Kayvon. What was your most heartwarming or wildest family moment?
I had a very interesting experience. My grandfather was getting very old, and he was like kind of shaking while eating his peas.
I like where this is going.
And so he took, and everyone's kind of like trying to ignore it, but he's lost a step, and so he went to take a big bite, and the peas fell, and I go, oh, Grandpa peed the floor.
Oh.
And I thought it was kind of funny, and everyone got really quiet, and they're just like, no, Kayvon, no. And it just like ruined the dinner for everybody.
Oh, wow.
You ruined the dinner with
But
a
you
pea
know what?
joke?
That is funny.
Yeah,
That
and
is funny.
I just thought of it like right there. I didn't like mean to hurt anybody, so
Yeah.
I keep my mouth shut now at holidays, even if I think of something
Nah,
funny.
Kevin, I got your back on this one. I
Yeah,
just
that's funny.
alluded to basically fist fighting my grandfather. You just made a pea joke.
Yeah. And he literally
know.
peed the floor. There's like 6
I
of
think.
them.
Look, can I
cleaned
get a
the
ding,
peas
ding,
up.
ding for this one, Nat?
Yeah.
There it is.
Are we okay with that?
Oh,
Thank
Okay,
you.
we approve the joke.
5
Sorry.
years later,
Okay.
I feel like I've been.
Clarissa, you were with your family. You're out in Minnesota. You brought your kids. Not sure if you know, she balled out on Christmas, about 15, 20 G's. Shout out to Leo out there. What was your wildest moment, your most heartwarming moment? How was the holiday season with the family?
I didn't have a wild moment, but my sister visited, and she's got 2 little boys. So I love my kids, but they're all older. My youngest is 12, so those cutesy kid moments are far and few in between.
Yeah.
My youngest nephew, who's 5, stomps into the house and has these cards tucked under his arm. He drew us gifts on the way over, and so he proudly like hands off, cards that he's been making for everybody. And he writes everybody's name in there. Went to school this year, so he's got like everybody's name written on their card. And my daughter Bella, her picture, her card has colors and stuff all over it. Like the whole thing is covered inside, and every subsequent picture has less and less pictures in it. So it gets to Leo, and he like so proudly like gives Leo his card, and it says Leo on it, and it's got a little present, and he's like looking intently at him to see, once he opens the card, and then he opens it and doesn't get a reaction from Leo because there's nothing in there. And so he looks at him, and then he says, oh, I forgot to draw you a picture. So everyone had pictures, but he kind of ran out of like the excitement by the time he came around to Leo. But it was so funny because he sat and watched everybody's reactions to the drawings that he had done. And then he just kind of was like, Chucks, I missed your picture, Leo. But it was just a sweet, genuine moment to kind of watch his expression, because I don't have too many of those anymore.
That's very sweet. Listen, we're looking for heartwarming, we're looking for wild, we're looking for crazy, whatever it is we want to do. Nat,
Yes.
I know you were home in Orlando with your family.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
What was your wildest, sweetest, weirdest moment? Anything you want.
I actually didn't have a wild, sweet, or crazy moment. I stayed home. I didn't go anywhere. We just spent time with the family. We ran errands. I didn't have like any crazy.
You didn't binge watch anything?
Nat,
No.
here's where you make something up.
I was trying to think of one, maybe one year.
So I'm driving,
crazy,
and
like-
there's a. It's like,
No,
no,
I
like,
didn't
everything
have
was
you.
very lame.
She's like,
No,
I hit a
Nat.
raccoon.
I'm sorry.
Got
I
in the
didn't
car.
have like a. We didn't.
No,
have
not.
like
We
a
ran into each
very
other
much
in Orlando.
outside, huh?
In
into each
Orlando,
other,
we ran
right?
into each other when we were out.
Yeah.
Before Christmas.
Yeah.
From what she remembers.
Do you remember that?
Wow.
She was,
No,
she,
You don't
kidding. She's
Wow.
really kidding.
Yes. Nat was
I
so
really
drunk
No, I
That's
really
messed
don't
up.
Christmas.
remember.
She ran into her coworker, doesn't even remember.
sorry.
That's the
No,
story,
stop.
Nat.
Sing that
That's
stuff.
the
That's
story,
not
Nat.
true.
so crazy.
I literally
Nat.
we just stayed home. I didn't have a crazy experience. We didn't do anything crazy.
Listen, this is we're supposed to tell stories, heartwarming.
I got a hair
no story
trim. I
ever?
trimmed my hair, and now my
Nat
hair.
got a hair transplant, guys. She got it. She's
I
looking
got my
great.
hair trim.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
like what's
Wow.
like holiday
Wow.
exciting news, crazy story.
Wow.
All
I
right.
don't have a crazy story. I'm sorry. This year was not a year.
By the
of,
way, the
like,
winner of this
we
was
didn't
gonna
go
win
anywhere.
$1,000. So
It's fine.
I got the
too
story.
bad. Where's
got
I
this
got
story.
it. The winner's gonna get a turnover chain. Okay. Kelly,
Yes.
this is actually, you have super low expectations. Beat Natalia's story of your wildest or most heartwarming
She's like, I stayed home.
holiday.
I did stay home. No, so, okay. My mother sent all of us kids a puzzle, which is, the puzzle was a custom picture. And so we're all racing to like see who could do it the fastest. That was a cute moment. So we all did that over FaceTime because we're all far apart. I'm the oldest of 4. And so that was really fun. And then this is my first year without my grandmother for Christmas. And I was buying, I big on cards, and I write these like books and make everybody cry, like let them know how much I care about them. And I found one, and I was like, my grandmother would love this card, so I bought it, and I wrote her a note, and I filled it out, and I put it on the tree with everybody else's, and I just wanted to do it, and I go to my dad's house, and that's where we always do it. So I put it on the tree, and everybody gets their cards, and Grandma's is sitting. I'm gonna cry. Grandma's card is sitting on the tree, and I didn't think like anybody would really. Yeah. I did it for like me for Grandma, and everybody was like, "You got Grandma card?" And I was like, "Yeah, you can read it if you want to," because it has like a little Bambi. It was like a Bambi in like the snow, and then there was a cardinal. She always liked to talk to the birds. So anyway, it was just. I made my whole family cry on my grandma's card, and it was just I could not get it for her, even though she's not here to see it and have it. But I didn't want her to be forgotten. So anyway, that was my story.
Listen, Kelly's an absolute.
Grab the tissues, guys.
No,
Grab the tissues.
My mom literally set a placemat seating at the dinner table for my grandma this year for Christmas. So,
I love that.
So I get it.
I did the same thing for my ex-fiance.
Well, okay, so
But
I
that's not
assume
my
your
story.
grandmother's no longer with us.
Correct.
Okay, because it'd be weird if she's like, no, she's
Yeah,
right
no,
over there.
no.
She just went to the bathroom.
Sitting at the
Okay.
kids' table.
Well, Kelly, that's a sweet story.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Alicia, what was your wildest, craziest, most heartwarming moment this holiday season with your family?
Well, I had a lot of like fun moments this little past few days. Me and my best friends from home, we did the JC Penney like photo shoot thing.
That's
like,
the best.
Yeah, like at one of we all got matching pajamas.
Oh,
and
Like glamour shots?
Wow.
like funny like prom, homecoming.
Wow.
I love that.
Like
photos.
sitting. Oh,
Nice.
they're
Well, Alicia,
funny.
we actually have some of
I
those
was gonna
pictures.
say-
Malik, just pull those up.
Put it in post, please.
Yeah, I'll show you guys later.
Okay.
But
What was your outfit?
plaid pajamas, like
Oh,
long
cute.
sleeve.
Adorbs.
Yeah.
Red.
And pink and white.
like it.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
And then and then we played, you guys know the game Left Center Right?
No.
What?
Is it a drinking
Teach us a game, Alicia. Go ahead.
It's a dice game. You guys have to know
already
Left
out.
Center
Oh, all right. I
Right.
like where this thing's going. Some
And-
gambling, some
and-
dicey. Okay.
And everyone gets $3 at the table, and you have to roll the dice, and then whatever left, center, right, like you pass the dollar to either left, right, and
Yeah.
the last person with the dollar wins all the money from the center.
Oh,
and I won
cool.
twice.
Oh.
So how
Yeah.
much did you win? $7?
No, it was like $60.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're
Drinks
breaking
on
the
YouTube.
bank
Yeah,
out here.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was
Okay.
fun, guys. You should play.
Okay. Can you play with like $100 bills?
You can play with whatever you want.
Dollar bills is...
No, I
I
know.
want to play where he's playing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
No wonder
$60.
you balled out and spent $5,000
Yeah.
for the holidays
Yeah,
because you
60
won
bucks.
$60 on playing left, right,
I
center.
know.
Congratulations,
Thank
Alicia.
you so much.
Brady, give me something good, baby. I know you
got-
got something good
I
here.
got you.
These
So,
guys are
all right.
spilling the peas. They're hanging out with
I don't
grandma
know,
and
that's
grandpa.
kind of a tough one
And
to
I can't even
follow.
make up a story. Go
I
ahead.
can't
I
follow
actually
that
have a
story.
heartwarming. I thought you were looking for a crazy
Give us the
story.
juice. Give
No,
us the
no,
juice.
no. You're
You wanna
Hardware,
try?
we always do midnight mass at
I
my
love
that.
church.
Yeah,
We did that.
So we
too.
did midnight mass this year, and it was really nice to just see the community. When you go to church for so many years, you get to see the community like grow, kind of get smaller. So this year, the church was very much filled, and we had some new priests that came, and we got to have the original, priests that were part of that community for many years be there. So it was nice. It was a very kind of bringing me back to my roots and how I grew up in Orlando. So that was my heartwarming. Nothing
Yeah.
crazy, but that was my
I
story.
like it.
That
I
was
like
super
it.
sweet.
Yeah, that was
we could
great.
have used
I
that
just
story
didn't, you
about
were
10
like,
minutes
give me a
ago.
Where was that little
crazy
nugget?
I did-
story. I'm like,
I didn't say
went to
crazy.
see
I said
Jesus.
crazy or heartwarming. Anything. You could said anything.
Yep.
You went to
there you go.
mass. There
Yeah.
you go. And then you got drunk and ran into Alicia in the club. You don't remember.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, Brady, as you were saying, sir.
Do you want heartfelt or you want funny?
We want funny.
Funny, funny, funny.
All right, I'm gonna
Marty
give you both.
tearing
I'm gonna
up
give you
here.
both, and I'm gonna make them fast. All right.
Okay.
So one Christmas, my stepdad just adopted me, my sister, and my brother. So we're no longer living with my real dad. So this is like the first Christmas with my stepdad, right? So this has nothing to do with him, but we're just setting up the preface or setting up the story here. So everyone got a gift from my real dad, right? My brother got a Boston Celtics jacket. My sister got like a Barbie, which was very nice. He's a photographer, okay? So I get this little thing, and I'm like, this is awful. I get this little thing, and it's a camera case, right? And I'm like, oh shit, I'm getting a camera. How great is that? So then we're looking around, and there's another package, and it's the same thing, and it was another camera case. So he gave me 2 camera cases and no camera.
Oh,
Wow.
But my brother had a Boston Celtics jacket, and my sister got Barbies and stuff. I got 2 camera cases.
2 camera cases.
He also dabbled in drugs. But here's the thing.
No camera.
Hence why, no. So I never got.
Was
a camera.
that the funny story?
That was the sad story. I
Okay,
guess.
gotcha. Okay.
And I guess it was kind of funny, sad funny. I
Yeah.
thought it was funny. Everyone thought it was funny during Christmas.
2 camera
Except
cases,
you.
of course.
I did not think it was
You
funny.
did not think it was funny at the time.
Did you just trash him?
No, I didn't talk to him for a couple of years because
I would have
No, I'm
asked.
just joking. No.
Like, did you forget something?
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely forgot something. He forgot a lot of stuff. He forgot us a couple times. Here's the
Oh,
thing.
gosh.
Guys, it's a joke. It's totally fine. I never got the camera. So the heartfelt one is, so it was like I couldn't really afford any presents for my family, and it was my mom's. We'll do birthday. Can we do birthday? Can I do birthday? It was her birthday.
We're doing holidays, but go ahead, do a birthday.
I'm gonna do birthday because
Yeah.
it's the only story I got. Sorry, Nat. This is tough. So my I wanted to do a portrait for my mom. I wanted to paint my mom because I do art.
Aw.
Great artist, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Great job at Soho House.
Well, the first time I painted her, she looked like Jesus, so that didn't work. So then I tried again like 2 years later, and it came out beautiful. So there's video of her when she opened it. It's huge. It's like the size of the sauce thing. It's a monster. It's a huge painting of her because I love her. She's the best. And she opened it, and she like stepped back and like gasped and like was like, she started crying her eyes out. And it was just the best moment I think I've ever had that I could ever give to my mom because it was something I worked really hard on. But to see her reaction, I think speaks volumes. And also, you don't have to spend $1 billion to make someone so happy, I think. And that's it. That's all I got. Yeah, thank you.
That's
very
where
much.
Jorge gives a little, thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, there it was. Thanks, Jorge.
God.
Well, thanks, bro. Malik, what you got, bro? Anything heartwarming, anything wild, anything crazy?
I mean, I got a pretty funny story. It's not Christmas.
Yeah.
there we go. We're looking for funny.
us some
Not
funny
Christmas
one. I thought
related,
the camera
but it
case
is a
was
holiday.
hilarious.
So one time my great uncle, my grandmother's brother, came over. He normally doesn't get out the house. He's in his 80s, so he was happy to get out the house. And when it was time for him to leave, he was kind of sad that he had to leave. And at the time, he's like wrestling to like resist being like escorted out, carried out. And I didn't know he was a double amputee, and they pulled him out and his legs came off while he's like resisting everybody.
Yo, that's yo.
I'm so sorry.
His legs?
You're joking.
He was a,
You're joking.
His legs? Yo.
if I'm
You're
him,
joking.
if I'm him, I played. Like I pretend you pull my legs off.
100%. Yeah.
That's a man that
Yeah,
did not
he-
want to leave the party.
He didn't care.
my
He just
God.
like although like half of him was like detached from him, he still was trying to resist being carried
my
home
God.
because he wanted to stay.
Wait, I have a
and
question.
spend time
Malik,
with everybody a little more.
Malik, I got a question.
So you're trying to pull him from the house.
Could you imagine?
Was he drunk?
No, he wasn't drunk. He just didn't want to go home
damn.
yet.
Grandpa
It
Lego.
was just
Who
time to
pulled
go.
his legs?
I think his son came with him, my cousin,
no.
and then it was like me and my dad. We were all like helping him to the car. It took like 4 of us to get him in the car.
Malik.
Oh my God. I'm rooting for Grandpa.
Yeah, Malik,
It was
are you
my
pulling
great
our
uncle,
leg
not my
right now?
grandpa.
Is this a real
My
story?
Oh,
This is a true story.
Damn.
This happened like about
Could
4
you
years
imagine
ago.
him just fighting it and then
Guys,
This is like a Labor Day cookout type holiday.
Hands down.
that's great. That's a funny
Yeah.
story.
Hands down,
Yeah.
legs off.
Yeah.
That is the funniest story. This is the kind of stuff I'm looking for.
That is hilarious.
Listen, I get it. We all have family. We all have mass
I thought
to
the
go
camera
to.
case was gonna
We're
be
making
amazing.
place settings for our deceased relatives. Like, this is what I'm looking for. Grandpa trying to party so hard, we got to rip his legs off.
No, he
party.
partied so hard. His
Partied
legs came
so
off.
hard. And then he drove home somehow with no legs.
Right.
Hand pedals.
Zero gas, zero brakes. All gas, no brakes. Good for him. Well, guys, great stories.
What about you?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let me think.
Yeah, give us the
Okay,
juice.
I'll give a couple quick stories. Here's the problem. We have any of you guys Jewish here?
No.
Good. So I'm the only one here. Here's the problem with Hanukkah versus
identify as
Christmas. Hanukkah's on a different day and week. There's 8 days of Hanukkah every year. So, friends, you know that Christmas Eve every year is December 24th. You know that.
Yeah. Right.
You know that
Yeah.
you're waking up, whatever day it is, but it's December 25th. You're waking up, you open those presents. That's Christmas.
Yeah.
But Hanukkah, sometimes it's in freaking November. Sometimes it'll go into January. It's all just like some discombobulated December thing.
It's true. I did.
So
yeah, it's true.
the one thing you need on Hanukkah are candles. So I have a menorah, but I forgot to get candles. So no candles.
Oh boy,
So this girl comes over, friend of mine. She's like,
friend of yours.
friend of mine.
Yeah.
She's like, so where's the candles for the menorah? I was like, yeah, I didn't. She goes, you're a bad Jew.
You're a
I'm
bad
like,
Jew.
there's a lot going on in the world with the bad Jew talk. Let's keep it down for a second. Candles, the least of our worries. But I'll give one funny story. So Hanukkah's a different date. So, when I'm not doing Valuetainment, I have a financial firm up in Boca. And every year, we do a holiday party, much like we do here at Valuetainment. And every year, because my mom lives up in Boca, I take my mom as my date to my holiday party.
That's adorable.
It's adorable.
That's
It's
adorable.
adorable.
So you pick a
And so
woman?
every year, like the company, the staff, they're like, they look forward to seeing my mom.
I love her.
Like, because my mom is like super sweetie, super like,
is.
she's out there, she's asking questions. So I surprised everyone. I said, Adam, are you bringing a date this year? I go, yeah, but it's not my mom. There was a collective like, oh, no, you're not bringing your mom.
Your cats.
I was like, Mom, I'll pick you up at 8 p.m. We're going to ride out on these people right here. So I show up
Yeah.
to the party. I make my mom wait outside a little bit, show up solo. And I was like, hey, guys, I'm here. They're all like, hey, Adam. And I was like, Mom, 3, 2. My mom shows up. They're all like, oh, shit. Like, it was like, they're all freaking out. My mom, they're all partying. Mom got a little drunk. She never drinks. She doesn't drink. She's getting back, why are you telling people this? But anyway, it was great to see that, like, my other company, like, my mom is, like, the biggest surprise gift.
Well,
Mom,
you under-momist and you over-deliver.
Ooh, I like that. You dropped the P's right there, bro?
Wow.
Watch your P's and Q's right there for my mom. Anyway, happy holiday season, guys.
Happy
Spent time with your family, disrespected your grandpa a little bit. You had a great family time in Minnesota. Your story was whack, but you redeemed yourself with mass.
Wow.
Yeah, I
With
was
mass,
church,
you did
God,
it.
Celebrating Christmas.
Yes, of course. Kelly, sweetheart of a story.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alicia, sweetheart of a story. Brady, double cameras.
Yeah.
And Malik, double
cameras.
amputee.
Yeah.
Respect to you.
Crazy.
Happy holidays to you and your family out there, everybody. Okay, so we got about 45 minutes left, right? How much time we got left?
That's not enough time.
No, we got about a half hour left, so we want to do a couple more stories. Now, let's talk a little bit of money right now, okay? You guys okay with that?
I want to learn.
Cha-ching.
ready.
Yeah.
Cha-ching, cha-ching. We say this is the sexiest financial show in the world, so let's get sexy. Everybody give a little pose right here. Just give a little pose for the camera. Get sexy right now.
How do I
Kelly,
do
you
that?
look a little weird. Okay. We're about to get sexy. Kelly, pose like this.
Girls open.
Okay. Guys, that's how you know that we're sexy here. Even the guys, look at that long-legged man right there.
Wow.
It's like
Yeah,
It's like
you
a
got Kayvon
Vogue.
with
It's
that
like a
man
Vogue cover.
spread.
Man spreading.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like
Clarissa
these arms
keeping
right
it
here.
classy. Okay, Alicia, nice and dolled up. Kelly's still a little confused. Nat, doing your thing. But we'll talk a little bit money. So listen, guys, let's play a little guessing game. Okay, I'm going to throw out some words out there.
Okay.
You're going to tell me what the current number is behind these words.
Whoa.
Okay?
All right, here we
Okay.
go.
So this is what I call a financial stat game. I'm going to say the term, the stat. You're going to give me the number. You might know it, you might not know it, but that's what we're guess. First one to yell gets a chance, but I don't know,
First
I'm
one
trying
to
to figure out
yell
this game.
what?
Yell the answer.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the game?
So
Yell out a number.
it's just
Yell it.
yelling out numbers. I don't know any way
We'll
better
figure
to
it
do
out.
this. Okay. So everyone's been talking about inflation. Oh, Biden, inflation. Everything's so expensive. What is the current inflation rate in America today? End of the year, by the way. Almost 2024.
That's all you,
What is the
Kayvon.
current inflation rate? Who's got it?
12%.
7%.
12%.
I say 7.
7, you say.
I'm saying. I'm saying.
13.
I'm saying.
You're saying 13.
I'm right with her. I'm right with her. I'll say
Okay.
15. I'll say 15.
15.
Wow, 8%.
8%.
1%.
What do you got?
You got to throw a number.
12%.
12%.
With the question
Okay,
mark.
you guys.
Question mark.
Okay, here's the problem, guys. Here's the problem right now.
Yeah.
You guys are still living in 20 fucking 21.
What?
Oh,
Okay.
That's still low.
20-something.
Inflation rate a year ago was 7.5%.
Oh, wow.
Now I'll give you another chance.
11%.
Where do you think it is today?
I thought it was 7.
I thought that was the question.
Guys, you know,
So
for all
that
the
was
shit
seven-
that Jerome Powell's taken,
20%.
for all the shit that Joe Biden has taken,
27.
3.1%.
How is that possible?
It's possible.
How
Check
is
it
that
out.
possible?
Check it out right now.
Where did you
Current
find
inflation
this?
rate. Malik, you expect me to
It's like so
punch in,
tiny.
baby?
Huh?
Current inflation rate,
Gasoline prices.
3.1%
Wow.
inflation. So
Why do my eggs cost $1 million
Yeah,
then?
exactly.
eggs.
Could it be that you actually think things are worse than they are? We'll go
No.
there in a second. Okay, here it is. U.S. inflation rate, 3.14%.
What is that according to, though?
Nobody's
Where are we
spending my
finding
money
this?
on
That's according to the U.S. government, if you believe them.
I don't believe
Is
that.
Okay.
this
Well, by the way, they've been increasing the interest rates. They've been fighting inflation. They've actually been doing a good job. But just goes to show, you guys, respectfully, got no clue what's going on with inflation. All good.
Who's stealing my money?
All good. Who's stealing your money? Great
Who's
point.
got my money?
Stealing my money.
A great point. Inflation is
Rent's
the
due.
silent thief that steals your money overnight. Current inflation rate. Again, last year, 7.5%. Everyone's complaining.
That's high.
But inflation is now down to 3%. All right, pop quiz, hot shots. What do they want to get the inflation rate to? What's the number? What's the ideal number?
Assume
Dos?
2% in Spanish for my non-Spanish speakers out there. Dos. So we're basically almost done with inflation in the United States of America. A lot of people don't know that.
How?
How?
Well,
That's,
if we
they're
went up
getting- they're
7%
lowering
one year,
costs. Yeah.
3% the next year,
Okay.
that's 5 years worth of inflation.
There you go.
Well, we did it in
Thank
2.
you. All right, here we go. Keep guessing.
All right.
Unemployment. Everyone's talking about the job, the strong job market. People looking for jobs, pay raises, and what's going on right there. What is the current unemployment rate in America? I'll give you a guess. All right, during COVID, unemployment was 20-something percent. People were out of jobs. People got back to work. GDP plummeted by 40%. It went back up by 40%. A lot of yo-yos going on there. But unemployment, what do you think the current rate is? Go ahead. We'll start this way. We'll go this way. Current unemployment rate.
Start with Kayvon.
We'll start with
there.
Kayvon
Yeah.
again.
3.5%.
3.5%. Okay. What do you think, Clarissa?
5%?
5%.
That's a good answer.
7%.
7%.
I also want to say 7%.
She's validating that.
4.7%.
4.7.
answer.
Okay. What is this, like a
I don't
Dave
know.
Portnoy pizza review
No,
type thing going on? Good for you. Brady?
4.2.
4.2. Malik, do you know
Oh,
these
wow.
answers or you want to guess?
I know the answer already.
No, don't.
Okay. Then Malik's, he's out. He's dismissed from class. Current unemployment rate in America today. By the way, Malik, this is your cue to have these things ready to go. Drum roll, please. 3.7%.
I said 4.2.
3.7%. For you people out there, check my facts at home. You said 3.5. Kayvon doing all right. By the way,
I said
what's the
7.
number
And
that they want to
unemployed.
keep? The number that they want to keep the unemployment under is 5%. So America, we're fighting inflation. We're doing okay. Unemployment's doing okay. But that's not the full story of the economy right now. Let's get into it because there's a difference between Wall Street and Main Street.
Right.
Okay? There's a difference between your everyday worker out there just trying to get by, paycheck to paycheck. There's also a difference between people investing in the stock market. Here we go. Let's talk about the stock market.
Okay.
To this date, I think I told you already earlier.
Yeah.
So you can't say it. You can't say it. You can't say it.
I'll keep my mouth.
Or you could say what you thought it was. The stock market has had a very good year. I don't know if you knew that.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know if you knew that.
I was aware.
You know, a typical good rate of return, I won't even tell you. Let you guess first. Let me just check what the market's at today. Is the market up or down? The market is
flat.
up again. The market is up again today.
Thank
Wow,
you,
wow, wee, wow,
holiday
wow.
shopping.
Okay. So, with that being said, let's start off with the brainiac known as Italia because she won the last financial game. What is the average rate of return of the stock market? So if you took at the S&P 500, what is the rate of return that they've had this year?
I don't know.
Just guess a number.
Oh.
1 through 100.
Give us
Name
a
number.
story.
Rate
Give
of
us another
return?
story.
Yes.
I don't know. 30%. I don't
How
know.
much?
I don't know.
Just say the number you just said.
I don't know.
What do you think it is?
Nat, do you actually
Any
think I'm
number.
going to let you just sit there and
50%.
50%? Okay, super aggressive. Good for you.
I wish I could get 50%.
Clarissa,
8%.
8%. Okay, Clarissa, 8%. Kelly,
25.
25%. Okay.
17.
17%. Brady,
12.
12. Okay,
That's a good percent. By the way, 12 would be screaming.
12. Okay, by the way, historically returns, okay? Trying to be sexy here. Historical returns, baby.
Yeah.
The S&P 500, the stock market, on average, will return 10% a year. Just to put it in perspective, last year, we were down 18%. Do you have those stock averages, by the way, that I gave you, that link with all the historical averages? We'll just read those real quick. So last year, we were down 18%. People were like, yo, we're fucked. It's a recession. We're all screwed, okay? Now, I'm not sure if you've been paying attention. This past year, really since November, the market has gone bananas.
Yeah.
Bananas.
Wasn't it up like 500 one day? And I was like, I didn't know it could do that.
Oh, we could do that, all right. And then some. Okay, so I think throughout the year, the market was up about 15%.
Damn. I thought
That's
you were
pretty
gonna
good.
say 50.
That's pretty good. Some might even say a little higher than that. Pretty damn good. In the last 2 months, the market has boomed. We're ending the year up, what Kelly Arnold said, 25%.
Freaking
Wow. So that means,
doubled.
How do we
Yeah.
know she
I'm
didn't see that somewhere?
optimistic.
okay.
How do we know
There
she
it is
didn't see
right
that
there.
somewhere?
I am intelligent.
The year-to-date return is 24.5%. By the way, we're rounding up because the market was up again today.
Nice.
So we'll see what the returns are
Okay.
tomorrow.
Let's
But we're
go.
basically up 25%. So that means you put $1,000 in the market beginning of the year, you got $1,250. Not bad. Now, if you got $1 million in the market, like some of us on this show, you now have 1,250,000 going down right there.
Badass.
So I'm just saying, like, this is what happens when your market
That's
grows.
amazing.
So guys, this is actually simple stuff. You put your money in an S&P 500 index fund, mutual fund, whatever it is. You don't have to have Dogecoin and itty bitty coin and whatever shitty titty coin, whatever it is. S&P 500, it goes up, it goes down. But over the long run, you're going to make 10% of your money. You got historical returns that you could look at that? Malik, pull that up real quick, see if we have that.
So, Adam, would you invest right now, or would you wait till it comes back
Okay.
a little bit?
So scroll down, see if you can see those numbers. Right, okay. Malik, punch in a little bit. I can't even read those. Start at the bottom.
Now we're here.
2017.
Okay, start at 2012. The market was up. Nat, can you see that?
Yeah, 2012 it was 13.4%.
Say up 13%.
Up 13%. 13 was up 29%. 2014 was up 11%. 2015 was 0.73%.
Down.
Down.
It was down.
And
There
then
we go,
had,
Malik.
15 was negative 73%.
Negative 0.73. If it was down
0.73.
negative 73%, people would be fucking crying, Nat. Okay, there we go.
Killing them.
2016, go ahead,
You
Nat.
can see it. 2016 is up 9.54%. 2017 was up 19.42%. 2018 was down 6.24%. 2019 was up 28%.
Wow.
2020 was up 16.26%, and 2021 is up 26.89%.
Thank you, Nat, for whispering those answers because you weren't confident you could read the numbers. I love you anyway. But here's the point. The market goes up and down, left and right, but over time, you're going to make 10% of your money. But look at the last couple of years. Let's see what's going on here. Last year, it was down 18%. People think that this, like we're falling off a cliff.
Yeah.
Right? By the way, respect to Nat, we just did a financial game the other day with a bunch of girls. Guess who won?
Natalia
Ding,
Del
ding, ding,
Valle.
ding, ding, ding. How much money
Yeah.
did you win?
$100.
There you
Did I
go.
pay you yet?
Yes.
That's right.
Venmo.
So what's the point? The market is actually up big these days. So everyone's asking, when should I get in? When should I get out? I don't know. The point is you don't know. A lot of people put their money on the sidelines. We're down 18%. So what I say oftentimes is you can't time the market. It's not about timing the market. It's about time in the market. So we were up 10, 15% throughout the year. All of a sudden, bang, we're up now 25% in the last 2 months. You can't time it. So if you're young and you have money saved aside, it's just super simple,
I have a
bro.
question for you.
S&P 500 index fund, that's what the market is. Now you're up 25%. Go ahead, sir.
I was going to say, if you're young and you want to invest in something right now, what would you tell someone that's watching this show? What would be something, say, put $1,000 into this, what would it be?
So it all depends on where you're at. But if I'll give you a better one. If you said, Adam, I have $100, where should I do it? Go get $100 worth of books. Invest in yourself.
I love that.
Go get $100
answer.
worth of books. Get smarter, get better, get cooler, get faster. get just quicker, just get in the know of whatever you want to get better.
Get a
No,
cookbook.
$100 is going to turn you into a millionaire. Get a cookbook, whatever it
learn to
is.
cook? I'm on
Go
it.
buy PBD's book, Your Next 5 Moves, or Choose Your Enemies Wisely.
Available
Okay,
where
whatever
books
it
are
is, go get a book and get smarter. That's the best $100 you could possibly spend.
love that
$100
answer.
is never going to like make you a millionaire.
This is
Good
my
answer.
new favorite
Great
show.
answer.
Thank you. So go get yourself
This
a
is
book
my
out
new
there.
favorite
So
show.
I'm not gonna have you guys guess this one because it's like the Fed fund rate. A lot of you guys probably know what that is. It's basically what banks charge other banks. That's at 5.5%. But here's what's important: the prime rate, what customers basically like the minimum
Mortgage?
the mortgage rates exactly, not mortgages.
Oh,
The
okay.
prime rate that customers receive from banks 8.5%. There's typically a 3.5% difference between what the Fed is charging to basically loan to other banks or commercial banks do lending, or what banks lend to customers. That's the prime rate, 8.5%, usually 3% different. But we'll continue this game. What is the average mortgage rate right now? Natalia Del Valle.
This is not my wheelhouse.
I don't know.
It's
Now, the whole
high.
thing, sweetheart, is nobody knows. That's why we're guessing.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, I'm right
It's
there with
high.
Nat.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
high.
I'm right there with Nat.
If everyone knew, we wouldn't have a game here. The whole point of a
Is
game
not
show
knowing.
is not knowing.
10%?
10%.
10%
Okay,
mortgage.
not bad. Mortgage is 10%. Clarissa.
12%.
Now she's going up. She just went up. She's at 12.
I'd
Clarissa.
say 6.5.
6.5%. Okay. Kayvon.
I think the average is 7%.
7%. Brady.
This is not my wheelhouse at all. I'm gonna go 5.
5.
Sauce.
Okay. You sounded confident. I like that. Alicia.
9.
9.
Yeah.
9%. Get ready to pull this thing up, my friend Malik. Kelly, what is the current mortgage rate for a 30-year fixed mortgage? What do you think?
7.5.
7.5%. The answer is 7%.
Oh.
You had it.
Mo
Not
easy.
bad.
You
Now
said,
here's the
you said
deal.
7, right?
Yeah, I did.
Now, here's the deal with
Oh,
mortgages. Okay, houses are more expensive than ever.
Yes.
Supply and demand issue. Nobody's selling because if they sell, that means they got to sell their maybe 3% mortgage that they had a few years ago when money was cheap. Now they got to basically go get a 7% mortgage. They're like, fuck that. So they're not selling. They're not building enough homes, right? So the supply is low, demand is high. People want houses. You know, what do you do with that? So Jerome Powell is basically announcing that they're going to stop increasing rates. You know, they're talking about rate hikes, basically saying to keep it flat. Remember that name, ladies and gentlemen, Jerome Powell out there. But 7%. Can we pull that up, Malik, just to validate what's going on? Okay, pull that up. So as you can see, there's different rates going on out there. But if you go to the top number, 30-year fixed rate, 7.09%. Basically 7%. Kayvon, you're doing all right, bro. Listen, the guy who budgets, the guy who spilled the peas, he's on his P's and Q's right now. He knows what's going on out there. Last but not least, and this is for my people that are drowning in debt out there. Drowning in debt, you know, because it's, you know, we talked about Wall Street versus Main Street. Credit cards. Credit cards just surpassed $1 trillion.
Not good.
By the way, if you think that's bad, student loans is at like 1.7 trillion.
I can't
The
even.
auto loan market is over, well over $1 trillion. Mortgages are well over $10 trillion, whatever it is. Here's a fun fact: what you have to know about the number trillion. Someone told me this. It was actually the famous journalist. What was his name? Like Tom Brokaw. Remember him? Mm-hmm. Okay. Could have been Dan Rather. Could have been Tom Brokaw. One of those famous guys. He says, by the way, if you were hanging out with Jesus back in the day, this isn't a religious joke or a political joke. It's just actually a numbers thing. If you were hanging out with Jesus and you guys started a business together and you made $1 million a day, every single day, you made $1 million, Jesus, bang, bang, million, all the way now to 2024, you would still not even have $1 trillion.
Really?
That's how much $1 trillion is.
It's crazy.
You go back to Jesus' day, make $1 million a day. So we're throwing these numbers out there like, you know, credit card is $1 trillion in debt, or student loans is 1.7 trillion, or the current U.S. debt is $30 trillion, whatever it is now, possibly even more. And then you learn the fact that $1 trillion, that if you made $1 million a day with Jesus, you wouldn't have $1 trillion. So people are throwing out these trillion numbers. Like during COVID, we had a 2.2 CARES Act stimulus 2.2 thing. By the way, in 2008, during the Great Recession, Obama came in, during the Great Recession, $850 billion.
Holy.
That's how much they used to basically recover from the economy. Now we're talking trillions. We've gone from millions to billions to trillions. Now that's where we're at in America today. So I don't take these trillion things lightly. With that being said, credit cards. Credit cards in America, the average debt that the average person holds in credit cards is $6,000. But here's the question. What is the current average interest rate that people are paying on their money? We'll go to the financial guru, Brady Matthews. What is the current...
Again, don't start with me.
He's waiting for Jesus
What is
to
the
pay
current
it.
Start with
average
this guy and then we'll go
credit
around.
card interest rate? We'll save the best for last because he's winning right now. Current average credit card rate that people are paying
I know
on
this
their
one.
credit card.
Oh, average rate?
Yep.
20.
Okay,
Yeah.
20%.
Yeah.
Alicia,
Easy.
Like, yeah, like 22%.
22%.
Yeah.
I
There we
was
go.
gonna say 21.
21. Natalia Del Valle,
21.
21. Clarissa.
23.99.
That's tough.
Ooh.
I like that answer.
Kayvon.
I feel good about it.
22.475%.
Oh.
Okay, what was your number?
20.
What was yours?
What did I say? 22?
You said
21.
22. You said
I
what?
said 21.
Okay. Closest answer. You said what?
23.99.
Spot on. 23.99.
She just signed up for a new credit card.
4%, by the way.
Wow, good job.
So here I'm going to tie this up. You know, what I say is that debt is your money going backwards. So if you owe $1,000, here's actually a great case example. If you owe $1,000 on your credit card, okay, and you're paying 24% interest, you now owe $1,240.
Wow.
Okay, so that's where your
Yeah.
24%. But we just learned that the stock market is up 25% this year. So all of a sudden your $1,000 is worth $1,250. That, my friends, is the difference between debt and investing. That same 1,000, if you're in debt, you're minus $1,250. But if you're investing, you're up $1,250. That's a $500 difference swing in your money. So when people are like, I don't understand interest rates, what the fuck are we talking about here? Investing, the stock market, credit card debt. That's a very specific example on $1,000. If you're drowning in debt, you owe $1,250. If you're investing and you're making money on compound on interest, you're up $250, $1,250. So I hope you get out of debt, save that money, and start investing. So that was a little fun game right now. So what you guys are going to do is you're going to hand up green for investing. You're going to put up red for debt, or you're going to hold up nothing if all you're focused on is saving right now. I want honesty. If you're going to listen, like, I'm trying to get out of debt, I'm figuring it out, I'm going to do it, hold up the red. If you're like, yo, I saved up, I'm good, I'm in investing mode right now, hold up the green. But if you're just saving, you don't have debt, you're not investing yet, don't do anything, okay? Hold it in your hands. Ready? Hold it in your hands. Brady? Where's your thing?
He's a conscientious
Okay.
objector.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Hold them up. Okay.
I shouldn't be happy about
So
this.
Brady's saving.
I'm saving.
Clarissa's saving. Natalia's paying off debt. Kayvon is investing. These girls are paying
Frickin'
off debt.
Student loans, man.
Student
Still?
loans.
Yes. What do you mean still?
Still.
Okay.
It's a lot of
Well,
numbers.
listen.
Open a credit card.
I don't want to turn this into an intervention,
Yeah.
but I do want to help you, and I feel like I can help you on air. So how much debt do you have?
Oh, wow.
We have a surprise for you.
A new car.
Kelly, just round it up. Just round it up.
How much
Yes,
debt do you have
I
right
went to a really nice college, and I owe like $30,000 still.
Okay.
I think I'm down to 26,000.
All right, so Kelly owes $30K on student loans.
Easy.
Gotcha. Gotta tell you, that's not that
Sorry.
horrible.
That's
Do
not
you
bad.
know the interest rate?
No.
We just learned that interest rates are important, sweetheart.
Yes.
Why don't you find out what it is? My guess is probably like 6%, 7%.
I think.
Okay, not great, not horrible.
Yeah, it's yep.
Okay, there we go. Any other debt?
I'm paying off my car loan.
Okay, so that is a debt.
Yeah.
How much do you owe on that?
I looked at it this morning. I think I owe $18,000 more.
Okay, what's the interest rate on that?
I have no idea.
Okay. Listen,
It's a
Kelly,
big
do you have
number.
my contact information?
Yes, sir.
You and I are going to put a debt program together. We're going to get you out of debt.
Thank you.
I got you.
It's nice of him.
We're going to do this.
We love
Okay. I'm not
that.
going to, do this all on camera right now. But Kelly's a sweetheart. She's looking for a man. When she finds the man of her dreams, she's going to be debt free.
Yes, I
ready to have
am.
some kids. Let's go. Or you find a guy like Kayvon that's ready to just pay off your debt because he's investing
I
right
was
now.
gonna say.
There we go. Make it rain out there.
I'll take care. I'm
Alicia,
taking care of
you
it.
said that
It's
you're
just
dealing
a
with
lot.
debt right now. How much
Yeah.
debt do you owe?
My credit card bill is probably like $7,000.
By the way, anytime a girl gets nervous, by the way, a little fun fact out there.
They do
They
this
start
with
to
their
do
hair.
that.
Yeah.
No,
So if you're on a date with a girl and she's doing that, that's a
I
great
always
sign.
do that.
I thought
Yeah.
that just meant they were like turned on.
So your credit card is how much?
Like $7,000.
Okay. What's the interest rate?
It's like 22.
Yes,
something
it
like
is.
that. Yeah.
Do you have any other debt?
No.
All right. So you're gonna enroll in SOS University. We're gonna help you pay off your credit card debt.
I just need to make payments.
This guy, yeah, that usually starts to make a payments.
Don't even
This
point at
guy's
me.
saving. This guy's saving.
100%.
You know,
Good
Yes.
job.
we'll get that going on. Kayvon's investing. You know he's doing that. Clarissa's saving.
Yes.
Something tells me you guys are going to be investing. You're probably going to get a house sometime soon. We'll see. Figure it out.
We're holding out for at least another year.
Good girl. Leo, I approve that message. That's right. Leo, that guy makes a ton of money. If you need investing advice, you have my contact information. This lovely girl deserves a house, okay? Natalia, you held up red.
Yes.
Okay. That means you have some debt to pay off.
Yes, I do.
What type of debt are we working with here?
It's not a lot. I have some credit card debt. I would say it's like maybe $1,200.
Oh.
That's
Something.
it?
Yeah, I
Not
don't
bad.
have like crazy debt
Okay.
that I gotta really pay. And then I also have my car, which is like the crazy one, but I'm not like choking on that, I would say. But I don't
Yeah.
have like, I'm not drowning in debt where I'm like, I didn't go to college, so I don't have student loans.
You're
Okay.
lucky, lucky,
No,
lucky
okay.
person.
So here's the deal. Everyone's in a different situation. I say this all the time, that red light, yellow light, green light. If you're paying off debt, you're at a red light. You're stuck still. You're stand still. Yellow light, all right, you drive a little bit, we'll slow it down a little bit. Green light, you start investing. So I'm at the green light phase of my life. Some of you guys are at the yellow light phase of your life. Some people are at the red light phase of your life. It's important to know where you're at, okay? So what you want to get to is where PBD's at.
Yeah.
When he's just green light after green light after green light,
Yeah.
and there's no reds in sight.
Yeah.
And then what you have to do is just make sure there's no fucking cars coming out of nowhere. What's going on over here? You just want green light after green
No
light.
in the
roadblocks.
carpool lane.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's cruising in that HOV. One time I was with PBD. We're in LA. I swear to God, we drove 165 miles per hour.
Oh my God.
Okay? To say that I was shooketh was an understatement. That guy can drive. But he's cruising in the fast lane, green on green on green. So the important thing out there for you guys out there, if you're in red, pay off that debt, get to yellow. Okay? Once you're in yellow, all right, save up that loot, get to green. The biggest problem I see is you're drowning in debt, but you're like, I invested 10 grand in Dogecoin. It's like, nah.
Yeah. no,
Nah, that's not what you're trying to
happening.
do. Pay off the debt. Exactly. We're halfway there. Wow! Exactly, Kayvon. So, Kels, Alicia, not so much Nat, but
Me too.
we're gonna get you out of debt.
Yeah.
We're gonna help you save that money.
Yeah.
We're working.
And we're
on
gonna
it.
get you going green like PBD.
Yeah.
Same for you guys out there. Okay, we've got about
10 minutes.
10 minutes left. So what I want to do here is this, okay? Nah, we don't have time for this story. So we'll do this. Because we're going to end on time. Because we respect our friends out there. We're going to end exactly
Yay.
on time. Yes. So here's the deals, okay? This show is the last show of the year. I don't think there's any other shows
Oh
this
my
year.
gosh.
PBD.
Yeah.
PBD.
Yeah.
There's no PBD
Oh my
podcast.
God.
Party
There's
time.
no shows tomorrow. It's the last show on Valuetainment of the year.
I have shows all weekend.
Okay.
Comedy show.
Comedy shows, check them out there.
All shows
But
all
that's not a
weekend.
Valuetainment production. That's a Brady Matthews production.
100%.
Mouthpiece.
100%.
Rest.
Thank you.
So this is the last show of the year. So the name of this show is New Year, New You. So here's the deal. We all gave our New Year's resolutions. All of us.
Yeah.
Okay? We guessed what the top resolution was. Some people were right. Some people were wrong. But everyone gave their own respective New Year's resolution. So here in the SOSCAST, we believe in accountability. Okay? We don't just let you make false promises and not live up to them.
Yeah.
We're going to hold you accountable. And the audience out there is going to hold you accountable. Why? Because we love you. And we want the truth. We want the best for you. So What we're going to do this year is to make sure that your New Year's resolutions are actually permanent solutions. See what we did there?
Okay.
So we're going to go one by one, and we're going to address each of your New Year's resolutions, and we're all going to hold each other accountable. This is what friends are for.
Lovely.
Okay? So here's the deal. By the way, this isn't a male or female thing because they asked people if you feel pressure to set a New Year's resolution. 64% of women said yes, and 60% of men said yes. Okay? 64% of women, 60% of men. So we all feel pressure to have New Year's resolutions. But not so fast, because there's actually something called Quitter's Day. Familiar with this?
Wait, is this another holiday they made up?
There's another holiday they made up, Brady Matthews. Thank you.
The most expensive holiday of the year.
Golly.
So here's the deal with Quitter's Day. So
with
you know
Amazon
you've set
Prime
a New
Day.
Year's resolution. We all know that, but you just haven't stuck to it. And here's the deals. Quitter's Day is actually the second Friday in January. This year it's January 12th, where people start to get rededicated. Thank you out there. To those New Year's resolutions that they've already quit in the first, in this case, 12 days of the year. We don't want that from you guys, okay? Quitter's Day, well, some people love this tradition of setting the goal January 1st. Here's the actual sad reality. Most people completely fail and quit their New Year's resolutions by mid-March. So we have all these aspirations, these resolutions. We think we're going to do this, but by mid-March, we're not doing it. We aspire for too much. Okay, we give up too easily. Maybe we're never going to do it in the first place. We're doing hot air. So this, my friends, is the accountability test. So we're going to go one by one, and we're all going to hold each other accountable. Can we do that?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first person I asked of what their New Year's resolution was Clarissa. Clarissa said that she's going to
Commit to physical activity of 15 minutes a day.
She's so ready to quit, she couldn't even say physical, right?
Yeah, she said physical.
I'm a physical.
It's a separate gym.
But Clarissa said that she's going to work out 15 minutes a day every day.
Yes, sir.
Great.
Are you going to do this?
I am, because I downloaded my workout app.
There it is. Accountability.
I have to pay for
Accountability. So by January 12th,
Yes.
which is coming up, okay, which is Quitter's Day,
it. Not quitting.
we're going to see you out there doing your thing. And by mid-March, when everybody has quit, are you going to be a quitter?
No.
Not my Clarissa Martinez, ladies and gentlemen.
You're gonna like walk around
Okay?
the building. Like,
The next time you guys see Clarissa Martinez live in the flesh to our Valuetainment on sale, it'll probably be at the SLS,
Oh,
Yeah.
right? Which PBD just
Yeah.
announced, I believe, is going to be at Mar-a-Lago.
No way, really?
Yeah.
When are they
So
Clarissa, by the time I see you at Mar-a-Lago, I want you skinny. I want you looking good. I want you
I
feeling
don't
my
know
best.
about skinny,
Fit
but-
gym.
You look good.
Well, Clarissa's already fit and friendly and hell of a
Yeah.
dancer to begin with. But all of us, okay, are going to hold Clarissa accountable to make sure that she's living up to her fitness resolutions and working out 15 minutes a day.
Yes.
love it.
Do we all have an agreement here?
100%.
You can send
Okay.
us a
If
she hasn't
video
done it, we can make
every
her
day.
jumping
I
jack.
should watch
There it is.
Yeah.
Clarissa, anything, would you like to publicly make a commitment or an address, like a State of the Union, Clarissa Martinez? Look at your husband in the camera right there. Make your promise.
Let's work out 15 minutes a
Yeah.
day.
I love
Just not in the bedroom too, though.
Let's do it.
That's
All right.
Work out.
Next up is our friend Alicia. She said that her New Year's resolution was to what?
Step out of my comfort zone.
Step. You see how she took a breath, she took a step back.
I wasn't playing
Step
with
out of
my
my
hair.
comfort zone. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah.
So how are you actually going to do? We got to hold you accountable. So what action steps are you going to do? How are we going to see you step out of your comfort zone? Because talk is cheap, baby.
Well, you'll see me on all different
Platforms. Yeah. We're going
And
to put it on the
event-
mouthpiece.
yeah.
So stepping out of your comfort zone is being more on air talent?
No.
What else? What else? Give me some stuff.
That's a great question. I don't know. Just something I normally would say no to, which would be like.
Love it. Nothing. This
So
is
here's the
great.
deal. Anytime we go out, anytime
her
we
say
do
yes to
something,
something.
K-Val's
Yeah.
coming to a comedy show. Brady's got a comedy show.
Oh, wow.
You need a guest? You need someone to roll with you?
Oh wow.
Alicia.
Yeah.
Hey, Alicia, we're doing this.
How about
no, I don't
everybody
think so.
here invites you to do something and you
Oh.
cannot refuse?
Yeah.
I like that.
But I mean, is there boundaries? What are the boundaries?
Like,
What are
There's
the
no
boundaries?
boundaries,
You
Brady.
said it.
I
You said it.
said invites Okay, no threesomes.
sorry, Brady.
Cut the show.
Okay, moving right along.
That one is null and
Brady
void.
Matthews,
Yeah.
your New Year's resolution was to
Get better at cooking.
get better at cooking. How can we keep you accountable for
Make
this?
him cook us
I will.
stuff.
I will
Cook at
teach
Mar-a-Lago.
I'm gonna cook in Mar-a-Lago.
Brady.
Brady, here's the deal.
Brady, I'll teach you.
Here's
I will teach, especially
there it
pasta.
is.
I'm amazing with pasta.
Here's how we'll do this. Here's how we'll do it. I'll make food for all of us.
And you'll
Pick the
bring
date.
it
Yes.
on.
And I have
Pick
to
the date.
show up.
just give a date. She has to show up.
But you
My
gotta
New Year's
give me- you gotta
resolution
give me
was
a
to
little
tell the
time.
truth. I'm gonna be brutally honest
You gotta
about
give
your
me a little
meal.
time. You gotta give me a little
Okay.
time.
I'll be on
How
a
much time
diet.
do you need? Quitter's Day starts January
I mean,
12th.
listen, I can make a great salmon and couscous if you want to party. You know what I mean?
Salmon and
That's not bad. That's
Let's-
healthy.
I'm down.
Guys, let's all double back.
healthy.
Let's hold Brady accountable.
Okay.
How about this? How about this? How about this?
Yeah.
Once a month, you show up with a dish for everyone to try.
Who's paying for it?
We'll pay for it. I'll pay for it, Brady.
All right, fine.
I will fund
That's fine.
the meal.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
But hold on. Do you have to? You tell me what I cook, or is it up to me?
No.
'Cause
No,
listen,
bro.
I'll make you hot dogs and
No,
hamburgers.
No. This is
Brady,
Okay,
we're gonna
hold
give
on.
a
I need the
review.
rules.
Fund it, make
Yeah,
it
we're gonna
Is
work.
give
it,
a
is it a
review.
protein? It's a protein, and then it's starch.
A protein
Listen,
and vegetable.
Brady,
no carbs.
we gotta wrap up in 5
course.
minutes.
Low carb.
Let's figure out the food
Logistics.
pyramid after the show. But you're gonna start cooking.
Fine.
Okay.
I love it.
All right.
Get
Boom.
cooking, good
You're
looking.
helping me.
Yes,
Okay.
I will. I will help you.
Next up here on the accountability list is our friend Kelly Ann Arnold, whose New Year's resolution was
To be more intentional about dating.
okay. Now, how do we hold Kelly accountable with this? How do we do this?
Make
We
her
all,
hinge
yeah, we all make
profile.
her a profile.
I got it.
Yep.
When we go out, I'm gonna point at someone that's good looking. You have to go over and talk to him.
You gotta take
How
like
about
a
this?
Video like.
We all give referrals to Kelly. We find out what you're looking for, what type of guy.
I'm down with that.
Maybe you
I'm
have a
very down
profile.
with that.
I got a roster
Set
for
up
you.
a profile.
Okay.
Ideal age, weight, height, skin tone, income, all that stuff. Bingo, bango. It's our job. So now you're holding us accountable.
I like this.
But then you
Thank
gotta
you
then
for
you
your
gotta
help.
tell
I
us.
accept.
So this guy, yeah, a little
So you have
creepy.
to
I
have
don't
a
know.
clear picture of what
Yeah,
you're
you gotta
looking
set-
for.
you
Oh,
gotta
I
set
know
what
what
you
I
want in your
know
mind.
what I want. I just haven't met him yet.
Do you want to vocalize it now or later?
Huh? No.
Okay. Oh,
We don't have
okay. So Kelly needs to start prioritizing and putting dating and finding a man first,
Yes.
but still at the same time not lose what she's got going on here at the job.
Exactly.
Balance, baby.
Yes.
Balance. Okay. Kayvon,
Yes.
Moeezy, Fosheezy, Oweezy.
All week.
Your New Year's resolution was to do what?
To have a new hour of comedy by this time next year.
Okay. So how do we hold you accountable for that?
This time next
I guess
year.
I have to tell you guys jokes more often.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Practice your
All right.
material on us.
Yeah. Oh, that's fun at work.
Yeah, that's the best.
I'm
By the
always
way,
down.
this time next year, timestamp it.
Oh. no.
Kayvon's gonna come on the show, end of the year show,
Special.
and you're gonna announce what's going on for your 1 hour special.
Or you have to give
Holding
us,
you accountable.
or you have to give us just 5 minutes,
5
of
minutes.
material.
Yeah.
5-minute
Yeah.
bit.
Let's
Okay.
go.
5-minute bit.
That's it.
I'll do a hot-
Holding each other accountable.
A hot five would be fun in this
Before
with
I
a crowd.
end with
Yeah,
our
if there's a crowd.
sweetheart Natalia,
I want to hear yours.
well, we'll get there. Malik, you also had some New Year's resolutions. You said also you were gonna do what?
Learn about investing, create more in my free time and less for payment, put myself out there, network more, and build a larger Rolodex.
Okay. How are we gonna hold you accountable?
Let's see. How can I be held accountable? I would say, I don't know, give me a challenge as far as artistically say, hey, I don't know, give me a cool picture of, I don't know, a car or something like that. Or somebody could say,
How about this? We're gonna create an accountability list for you.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna set benchmarks in 3 categories: your money, your finances, your extracurricular activities. What was the third one? Putting yourself out there more.
Networking.
Yeah, just network more. Pretty much.
Okay. But Malik, we're gonna hold you accountable because you're on the show all the time.
Yep.
Okay. These are special guests here. This
We
is
should check his
Valuetainment Home Team.
Rolodex and his investments
Oh
every
yeah,
month.
that's right. Okay. Hold each other accountable. Last but not least, the lovely, the sweet, the whispering when she doesn't know the answer, but nobody knows the answer. That's the whole point of a guessing game, Nat.
Yay.
Natalia Del Valle, what was your New Year's resolution?
It is to save money and then my health, to work on my health. So I don't want to go into detail, but I would like to save some money, make my credit score go up, and then I don't want to say a number. People be like, I would say like work on getting back on my fitness. I'm saying like lose like 20 pounds.
Okay.
How much?
20.
That sounds like
Really?
a lot, boo.
I don't think you need 20 pounds.
No, you don't need to lose 20 pounds.
I would start with that. I usually land like a little bit, not as big, but I would like to see 20. Why not?
Well, now I got to tell you something. I like big butts,
Yeah, I
and
know.
I cannot lie.
Well, that's not true. Not.
And you other brothers can't deny. So just listen. You can do side bends and sit-ups, but please don't lose that butt. Okay?
Guys,
There you go. Nat. But we're going to hold you accountable.
that's fine.
We'll be checking that bank account. We'll be checking
okay.
that waist size.
That's okay.
But please, don't lose that butt.
Yeah, lose 20 in
Okay.
other places.
Exactly. So, guys.
One more thing about resolutions.
Oh, my God. Anyway, guys, round of applause for these guys and their New Year's resolutions.
I got one more thing.
Hold each other accountable.
One more thing.
And here's my happy ending, because we're wrapping up.
What's
Everyone here,
yours?
I'm telling you right now.
I think Malik said he has one more thing.
You got one more thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let you go first, though.
No, yeah, I'm going to do my own happy ending, so go ahead.
All right, so basically, I kind of hate the term New Year's resolution because it's like, why do you have to wait till a certain time to
For sure.
improve yourself?
I love
100%.
that.
Like there is no tomorrow. You put it off till next year. People say till next year in like August, like 3/4 throughout the year. It's like, what are you doing? You throwing
Because
all
we're a
that
country
away.
of procrastinators, my friend. We're idealists. We, I have a dream. It started with that. It started with the Emancipation Proclamation. Abraham Lincoln. We all have a dream, MLK. But then we all fall flat and have a nightmare in our life. So I totally agree with you. So, but whether it's a resolution, whether it's a solution, whatever it is, accountability is where it's at. So that's what we're doing here.
Yeah. Speaking of accountability, I feel like a lot of goals people like set for themselves, like they should all be measurable. Everything that you
yeah.
do, like whatever goal you
sure.
want to achieve,
Yeah.
it should be measurable. Like, okay, you want to work out more, you want to save more. What does that mean? Work out more. Okay, I want to put in 15 minutes a day in working out, or I want to get out of my comfort zone. How do you measure getting out of your comfort zone? You say, okay, I go to 2 events per week that
Yep,
I normally
yep.
don't do or something like that. But
2 days
try
a
to have
month.
your goals measurable, and then that
Actual
way you'll keep more track.
measurable. I love that.
How many
Thank you,
dates,
Malik.
Kelly?
How many dates? Listen, do me a favor. Do me a favor. I'm not going to bring you on SOSCAST to ask what your body count is next month, okay? So just keep up the good work. Get your dating on.
One per night.
Find yourself a man. This guy's going to be cooking. She's going to be stepping out of her comfort
365.
zone. Nat's going to be doing side bends and sit-ups. But please, don't lose that butt. Kayvon is going to be basically working on his comedy bit. We'll circle back with him in a year. The lovely birthday girl, Clarissa Martinez, is going to be out there doing her thing. Well, here's my promise to you guys. Happy ending. Okay. I said that I want to deliver the truth, and I want this, whether it's SOSCAST, whether it's PBD, whether it's Valuetainment as a whole, to be a place that you trust.
Right.
You come to us because you trust. Whether we get it right or get it wrong, we'll retract something we're wrong, we'll double down on something right, but it's a place where you can come to and be like, I like these motherfuckers. I might not agree with them, but they're right. I trust them. I respect them. I knew what they're doing over here.
Right.
Because here's the deal. 2024 is going to be a shit show.
It is.
We got a presidential
It is.
election that's coming up.
boy.
It's going to
Mess.
be chaotic.
It's gonna be a mess.
It's going to be messy. It's going to be divisive. But here's my guarantee and here's my promise and here's where you can trust in. When you come here, we're not going to be shouting extremes. This is a place where we're trying to bring people together, whether it's men and women, whether it's Republicans and Democrats, whether it's blacks and whites, whether it's Jews and Christians and Muslims, whatever it is. This is a place where you're like, you know what? I like what those guys are doing. They're talking to each other. They're talking to each other. They're working out their differences, because I firmly believe that we have, as Americans, way more in common than what separates us and what difference separate us. Don't pay attention to the two extremes, whether it's the woke ridiculous that's going on the left or the absolute, whatever the hell's going on the right. Most Americans have way more in common than they do that separates them. So I want Valuetainment to be a place you can trust. You can come here, learn stuff, educate yourself. Hey, I don't agree with you, but I respect you. Place of respect, place of truth, place of friendship, and a place where we all can get together on Christmas and have a great time amongst each other. Whether it's my show, whether it's Vinny's show, whether it's Brady's show, whether it's Kayvon's show, whether it's the Biz Doc, whether it's Vinny, whether it's Unusual Suspects, and of course, whether it's the PBD podcast, the anchor of it all is a place where hopefully you learn stuff, have fun, find value, but also feel entertained. That's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Hope you learned something. We will see you guys in 2024, back and better than ever. Be safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do this New Year's. And most of all, save that money.
It's the
We're out.
SOSCAST, baby.